And now, the Corry Federal Credit Union presents Climber Sherman Panama Wolfpack Football play-by-play on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream at channel989.org. This broadcast is brought to you by the Corry Federal Credit Union, Lictus Oil Propane, Meerhoffs Furniture and Appliance, Jim's Automotive, Flicks Heating and Plumbing and Air Conditioning, and Daniels Electric, Necker's General Store, the Cornerstone Restaurant, Caflisch Pallet and Wood Services, Sherman Country General Store, Triple E Manufacturing, Tina Dill's Real Estate Agent, Crotty Chevrolet, Utegg's Body Shop, Countertop Solutions, J. Edwards Insurance. And now the Corry Federal Credit Union pregame show.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to today's audio-only edition of the 98.9 Sports Stream Live from Highmark Stadium at the Section 6 Class D Championship game here in Orchard Park, New York. Today we have the privilege of calling this battle between the CSP Wolfpack and the Franklinville Ellicottville Titans. Just a quick reminder that the rights to this broadcast have been granted by Section 6, representing more than 100 senior high schools who participate annually in Section 6 sponsored athletic competitions. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this programming without written consent of Section 6 is strictly prohibited. Welcome into Highmark Stadium. I'm Josh Hosier.
Doug Deuink.
And we are happy to have you join us here at this really, really exciting Section 6 Class D final. We're going to go take a look at both teams. We're going to do some conversations about Media Day that happened on Tuesday. And we got lots more to get to here in the pregame. But, Doc, we see the teams on the field stretching out, running some routes and things like that. We saw some kicking. Looks like both teams are going to be able to kick the ball today. Low wind here at Highmark. You were just telling me it's special for these kids. Go ahead and tell everyone else what that's about.
Oh, yeah. It's just got to be a lifelong memory to get up here where the Bills play. Every weekend we watch them on TV and root for the Bills. And to be able to play on the same field that the Bills do is just something they will never forget. And certainly really looking forward to this game. I think these are by far the best two teams in the D's this year. And you and I had the pleasure of working the game at Franklinville that CSP won 21-6, but obviously a very highly competitive game, and I'm looking for nothing any different than that today, and really happy it's not raining. With as much as we throw the ball, that would be a great equalizer and a problem for us.
Absolutely, and we'll get through both teams here real quick. Franklinville Titans have had an interesting season. They started 2-3 with 2 league losses, including the 21-6 loss to CSP and the 54-17 loss to Randolph. But they rattle off 5 straight at the end of their season, including their 2 playoff wins, with the last one coming over Randolph 32-6 in a drubbing of the Cardinals, seeing Randolph turn the ball over 3 times. The Titans scored early and led by 3 touchdowns by Billy Slavinsky, who had 207 rushing yards against Randolph in that game. Completely different Franklinville-Ellicottville team than they were the first time they played Randolph when they lost 54-17.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, the thing that piques my interest, the fact that Randolph handled them early in the season and then Franklinville turned the tables on them last week, just gives you a solid barometer on how much FE has improved. And based on the 21-6 game that we talked about, I got to believe this is a better FE team than we played then. And the other issue is Slavinsky played hardly at all against us in the 21-6 victory, but he's has evolved into their go-to kid, rushing for I believe over 200 yards last week.
Yep, absolutely. I do notice though in the pregame, so we'll call it out to our listeners. Ryan Norton and Ethan Allen, 2 starting offensive linemen for Franklinville-Ellicottville, not in uniform so far here. They're out on the field in dress clothes. So they will not be in action for the Titans today. Moving to CSP, they come off the comeback victory over Gowanda Pine Valley. The Wolfpack battled back from an early 18-7 deficit and were about to go down another score when an end zone interception by Bryce Hinsdale turned the fortunes for the Wolfpack. They then scored. Pine Valley Gowanda answered, taking the tally to 24-14, and then the Wolfpack would score 37 unanswered points to beat the Panthers 51-24 final. Not the first half that Ty Harper was hoping for, but the second half was much better and much more in line with what he was hoping to see from his Wolfpack. He said during Media Day, they need to put a whole game together. They don't need to do it for one half. They don't need to do it for part of a game. They need to put in full game together of Wolfpack football.
Well, and this is the time of year that you absolutely have to do that if you hope to advance. Lose and you're done. Very formidable opponent today, and if we have a bad half against FE, I got to believe we're going to end up on the short end of the score.
Absolutely. Tale of the tape for these two teams. CSP has won 5 of 10 meetings, so half of the meetings between these two co-ops. FE won in 2015, in 2016, and in 2017. They won in 2019's regular season matchup, but the Pack beat them in the playoffs 22-0. They didn't play in 2020. In 21, the Pack won 16-12, and then they lost to them in a playoff game 6-3. In 22, it was 22-20 Wolfpack, and in so far this season, in 23, they beat them 23-17, and so far this season, week 4, a 21-6 victory for the Wolfpack. That brought the series to even. So today's winner will not only have the lead of the overall battle between these two absolutely dominant co-ops, but they'll also be Section 6 champions.
Well, yeah, if you want to throw Randolph into that mix between CSP and FE and Randolph, those are the 3 schools that are in this game for the past decade, and it's just a great atmosphere and not much wind. I think that really helps us out as well, and hope the wind gusts stay down to allow Tate to throw the ball with some accuracy.
Yeah, it'll also be interesting to see the kicking games at work here. I think every high school kicker loves the opportunity to kick in a big stage, and what bigger stage than here at Highmark. So we're hoping to see maybe a Bryce field goal here at some point for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, I think I just think Bryce is as good a kicker in the D's that I have ever seen. He just got a big foot and certainly takes that task very seriously. But the FE kicker is really solid as well. I mean, he was booting them from 25, 30 yards with some relative ease. So maybe this game will come down to a field goal. But I hope not. I hope that CSP wins by 3 touchdowns.
Talking about Media Day for a second, Coach Tatlow took over Franklinville, Ellicottville in the offseason, a whole new coaching staff for FE. They certainly have changed the offense quite a bit. Not quite the same team that they had been in the past. He said at Media Day they just need to execute. They need to not get too high on the highs and not get too low on the lows. If they just can keep themselves balanced and execute, they have a chance to win today. His players added a ton of praise for CSP, but they said if they work hard and they're confident, they think they have a chance.
Well, they certainly have a chance. I mean, the 21-6 game is certainly testament to that. All they were was, one turnover or one big play away from making that a one-score game, and, then anything can happen after that. But, another reason that FE could have started slow was the change in the coaching staff. I mean, that is a big deal. I mean, they went, with an entirely different bunch of coaches, and you would expect them to start slow, but they certainly seem to be hitting on all cylinders now, and they're certainly going to be really tough for CSP today.
Flipping over to the Wolfpack and what they had to say at Media Day, Coach Ty Harper, he had a lot of praise for his staff and his team. He said the kids work hard, the staff works hard, they make it easy for them. As always, Ty was very humble, and he said, FE has a lot of talent. They keep improving throughout the season. He expects today to be an absolute dogfight. And as I said earlier, he said the Wolfpack has to be fundamentally sound. They cannot make silly mistakes today. The players added, they think that the key is not to look past anyone. If they want to make a run in the state playoffs, they have to take every game as one game and try to go 1-0 this week. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what happens 2 or 3 weeks from now. They also said that they really thought FE had a very strong run offense. They noticed that during the first game against them, but they've also noticed it in the meantime. And so Colin Ryan especially was paying attention to the strong running of Billy Slavinsky last week against Randolph. Moving on to Record Watch, Doc, and I know you and I have talked about this in the past. Bryce Hinsdale now sitting at 209 career receptions, which is just 18 away from a tie of first place in New York State history. He is a sole possessor of second spot on that list, and now has I think, 12 catch lead over third place. Pretty impressive place to be. 18 is very doable for him if they can keep going.
Yeah, it just that would be totally a function of how many games they have left. I mean, it's tough for him at this level to get 9 or 10 in the game. So they're going to need to play another 3 or 4 games for him to get to that point. But the other thing is that there's 2 other great receivers. I do not remember in the D's having 3 go-to receivers like CSP has, and you have a great quarterback like Tate and 3 wide receivers. It's tough to cover them all, and Bryce has really sacrificed from an individual standpoint, much to the credit of Barmore and Brink, because those guys are all really good and make it really tough on a D defense.
Yeah, and I will say, we've seen them benefit from that sacrifice. Carter Brink had an absolutely incredible game last week, and a lot thanks to the fact that his teammates took that double coverage and things like that gave him those opportunities. Colin Ryan is another record watch guy today. He went over 100 tackles on the season last week against Gowanda Pine Valley. That takes him to over 200 tackles in the past 2 seasons, which is a CSP record. It's also a section leader status. I wouldn't say necessarily it's a section record. There's no kept stats for the section or the state for tackles, so we can't say where that ranks necessarily all time or anything like that. But to have over 200 tackles in a career is absolutely incredible.
Well, he is a terrific linebacker in the D's, just a hard-nosed kid, and those tackle stats are tough to keep, having kept them on the sideline for a long time. Who has an assist and who has a solo, and how many assists do you give when there's 5 guys on a gang tackle? So it's really tough to quantify tackles many times on a play-by-play basis. But Colin Ryan is just really, really an excellent linebacker in the D's, and just a wonderful individual that's contributing to the overall success of the CSP team.
We're 4 minutes away from kickoff here at the Class D Section 6 championship game at Highmark Stadium. Real quick, let's take a look at Wolfpack players in college and how they're performing for their college teams. Micah Willink plays for Heidelberg, and he and Heidelberg picked up a 30-20 victory over Wilmington on Saturday. In that game, he had 1 catch for 6 yards. Heidelberg will face Baldwin Wallace on Saturday in their season finale. And Micah has consistently contributed to that team over the course of the year. Hasn't always been a ton, like this is just 1 catch, but he's on the field almost all the time, and he's doing a lot of really good blocking downfield and things like that. I've watched a couple of the videos online. He's a huge contributor to this Heidelberg team.
Well, a key to Micah's success is moving from wide receiver to tight end. A friend of the family and a wonderful kid and a wonderful family that he comes from. As a wideout, he just was not fast enough, and decided to put 10 or 15 pounds on, move to tight end, and that has opened up a spot for him to get a lot of action every week. And so congratulations to Micah, and we wish nothing but the best for him.
Absolutely. And the Wolfpack being announced here inside the stadium, they come to the 40-yard line, and they'll chant some there as a team, and man, that's a special sight to see them come out of the end zone here at Highmark with the flag.
It's just exciting. It's just terrific. Maybe means more to me than it should, but it's just really, really great for everybody. It's great for the kids. It's great for the school. It's great for the community. And if you don't enjoy doing this, you might as well just stay home and not be bothered. But for those of us that like high school football, this is really as good as it gets.
Agreed. Back to our segment because I got distracted when the team ran out. Cam Barmore and Mercyhurst beat Lincoln University 66-0 on Saturday. Cam had 5 catches for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. After getting a touchdown in the game, also getting a touchdown in the game for Mercyhurst was Ethan Knox. You might remember Ethan. He played for Oil City and was leading the nation in rushing last year in high school. Cam Barmore now has 11 receiving touchdowns on the season for Mercyhurst, 849 receiving yards off his 65 catches. The 11 touchdowns put Cam in the top 5 of all NCAA Division I football players for touchdowns on the season.
Wow, what a great collegiate career he's had, and certainly a 3-sport athlete. Football was his best sport, but he was excellent on the basketball court, and was certainly a good track athlete as well. So congratulations to Cam. He's just really done the CSP program nothing but good stuff since he left.
Mercyhurst off this weekend. They'll finish their season next weekend against St. Francis, and that will be his final game for Mercyhurst. However, he does still have a year of eligibility left. He could go play for another team someplace else next season. One quick look ahead to the playoff future dates as we're getting ready to get going here. I think it's going to be national anthem time here in the stadium, so we're going to send you out to a word from our sponsor real fast.
The Corry Federal Credit Union is the platinum sponsor of CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream. The Corry Federal Credit Union would like to wish the Wolfpack the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial and banking services for you and your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartanburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks
CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is powered by Lictus Oil and Propane and Climber. Family-owned Lictus Oil and Propane continues to supply liquids and fluids for agriculture, industry, and homeowners. Heating oil and propane services and off-and-on diesel fuel services are also offered. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks Lictus Oil and Propane for being a major sponsor of CSP Sports.
Coverage of CSP Wolfpack football is brought to you in part by Caflisch Pallet and Wood Services and Climber, a leading provider of new, heat-treated, and recycled pallets and wood services since 1993. Find them online at caflischpallet.com. Phone 716-355-4354. Caflisch Pallet and Wood Services wishes the Wolfpack the best of luck this season.
This Wolfpack broadcast is brought to you in part by Cornerstone Restaurant and Bakery at 104 East Main Street in Sherman. The Cornerstone offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and baked goods. The phone number is 716-234-4002, or find them on Facebook. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks the Cornerstone in Sherman for their support.
A beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at Highmark Stadium as we get ready for a Wolfpack FE Titans football in the Section 6 Class D championship game. Doc taking a look at future playoff dates, and we certainly are not getting ahead of ourselves here.
Sounds like you are, Josh.
Either one of these teams will have the opportunity. So,
okay, there you go.
No assuming who's going to be that team. The winner of today's game will face the winner of Section 5's Class D title game, which will take place Saturday at Rush Henrietta High School. That game will be between top-seeded Avon and 2C Alexander. So that game will be the Far West Regional, take place on 11/22 at 5 p.m. at SUNY Brockport. Assuming a Section 6 team prevails in that game, then they would prevail and go to the semifinals on 11/29 at 3 p.m. in Vestal High School. And then the state championship for Class D is 12/6 at the JMA Dome in Syracuse.
Sounds like almost Christmas, Josh.
It is. In December, playing football is just unreal. I mean, they're going to be 2 weeks into basketball season already.
For sure.
Other Section 6 news while we're waiting for the coin toss here. The Red and Green of Jamestown shocked top-seeded Bennett last week in a semifinal matchup. They'll advance to the Section 6 title game for Class AA tomorrow night here at Highmark Stadium. They'll face the Lancaster Legends, one of their biggest rivals in that game. In Class B, it'll be South Park versus Health Sciences tomorrow night as well. Immediately following this game will be the Class C championship between Portville and Salamanca, and at 9 o'clock tonight, Class A will kick off between McKinley and Sweet Home.
Well, Franklinville, Ellicottville won the toss, and they have deferred, so it looks like CSP is going to be receiving the opening kickoff.
And, I understand the defer from Franklinville, Ellicottville. You want the ball in the second half, but you have to wonder,
about our offense.
Do you want CSP to get off to a fast start?
Yeah, I'm sure that if we would have won the toss, the Ty would have taken the ball. So even though we lost the toss, it just went the way that he would prefer it anyway, I believe.
Absolutely. So we are getting really close to start time here. Both teams have their special teams players on the field in a huddle, and we are getting excited because it's just about time for Section 6 championship football. And you hear the crowds roaring below us. We're sitting at about the 42-yard line.
It's a pretty nice place to be.
Yeah,
it really
it's pretty nice. And we are in a nice warm booth, but the fans are not being deterred by the cold today. And I think it's 45, 46 degrees out there. Light wind coming in from the lake.
Yeah, and it is just a gentle zephyr, hardly any wind at all. So I believe that's a check on our column if that continues. But it's cold out there. I mean, it's just 45-ish and cold off the wind of the lake. But here we go.
Owen Dowtry to kick it off for Franklinville, Ellicottville, and his kick is in the air. The Section 6 Class D title game is underway. received by the Wolfpack at the 15 and run right up the middle to the 30, and he's up to the 35 before he's brought down by several members of the Titans.
Excellent return, just A to B, not moving side to side at all, and I think that's a very productive way to handle the kickoff return, and a nice field position from the 35-yard line to start CSP drive.
And the Wolfpack will start their drive there. And do you have jitters at this point, Doc? You're on the big field in front of everyone?
It's got to. But, just get a couple, 3 hits in, get a couple, 3 plays in, and then you're just doing the regular thing. But there's no doubt about it to start the game. You wouldn't be human if you didn't have a few butterflies.
Wolfpack come out with 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. There's going to be a wide receiver screen to the left side, and it's thrown in front of Alex Barmore, incomplete.
Yeah, that was really well diagnosed and anticipated by the FE defense. Even if that was completed, that wasn't going to go for any appreciable gain. But a lot of confidence throwing the ball on first down.
Now they do a muddle huddle and come out with 3 wide to the left. They'll motion 1 across the formation, and it's going to be a design quarterback run up the middle. Catney's up to the 40, and he's going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice gain on that play. Design quarterback draw. They split the wide receivers out to try to spread the defense out and let Tate find a hole wherever it may be. And as he gets 5 yards every time he runs that play, we're going to see that a lot.
3rd and 5 for the Wolfpack. Catney's in the shotgun. He's going to do a formation shift and go under center. 2 backs in the backfield now with a tight end to the left side. There's the snap. He's going to roll out to his right to throw. Not seeing anyone there. He finally lets it go. He has Bryce down the sideline, and it's complete down to the 45 of the Titans. And they're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, and it'll be a first down CSP.
Excellent throw and catch. We'd like to see an awful lot of that throughout the rest of this game. I really thought that Tate was going to put the ball, decide to run the ball instead of throw it for the first down. But, as always, he made the right choice and a big gain on the play.
First down CSP, Tate in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle. It's Colin Ryan. He plunges forward to the 40, maybe to the 39-yard line. Gain of 2 or 3 on the play for Colin.
Yes, just a nice methodical drive for CSP. A couple runs, couple passes, a nice balance to the attack so far.
The muddle huddle once again, really just a bunch of guys standing in a line looking at a coach before they can check their wristbands. And the Wolfpack come to the line now. Catney's in the shotgun. He's got everyone moving now as they do a formation shift. He'll go under center, 2 backs in the backfield, tight end to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left. He's going to go to the left, throw. He has Bryce, but he throws just in front of him, incomplete.
Yeah, very, very similar play to what they opened the game with. I just think it's so tough for a right-handed quarterback to roll left and throw the ball across his body. But a little more success thrown to the far side of the field where, Tate was able to roll to the right and throw to the right. Makes it a little bit tougher coming to the near side. But, we'll see what we got here for the third and 7.
3rd and 7, 4 wide receivers to the left. Tate under pressure, and he's sacked. He's sacked back at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, big play by number 44, Breton Bleacha. We've talked about him the first game that we did. Certainly cannot not block that guy because he is a great defender. 4th and 15, I got to believe we're going to be punting the ball away.
4th and 15 for the Wolfpack after a good start to the drive, a couple big plays. The drive stalls out there after an incompletion and a sack. Punting formation, waiting for the snap. There it is. And his punt is away. And it's a nice sky punt. Going to bounce at the 20 and take a CSP bounce and go out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. So the 19 is where Franklinville, Ellicottville will take over. We're going to send you to a quick word from our sponsor here on the 98.9 Sports Stream.
Wolfpack football on the channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided in part by J. Edwards Insurance, with offices at 9 East Main Street in Panama and 800 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. J. Edwards Insurance is always available for a review of your home, auto, and business insurance. We treat you like family. Best of luck to the Wolfpack this season from J. Edwards Insurance.
Welcome back
serving
to the
New
Section
York and
6
Pennsylvania since 1957.
Class D championship game. Franklinville, Ellicottville first down and a handoff to the left side. It's Billy Slavinsky, and he's brought down in the backfield. by the Wolfpack. Look like Andrew Spiesman on the tackle.
Yeah, really nice defensive play to start the game. FE tries to run the ball wide to the far side of the field, and very fortunate that they got back to the line of scrimmage. It looked like it easily could have been a 2 or 3 yard loss on the play.
Yeah, they did mark it at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10 for Franklinville, Ellicottville. 0-0 football game here, 9-10 to play in the first quarter, and FE is at their own 19-yard line. And quarterback will be under center. There's the snap, a handoff to the left side to Slavinsky. No, he fakes it. It's a pass to the other side, and it's incomplete. And Isaac Town got me to bite on that one. I certainly thought he handed it off to Slavinsky. Good fake there by Isaac Town, but the pass is incomplete. 3rd down.
Well, a nice pressure on the quarterback by number 3, Alex Barmore. Certainly took the rhythm and the timing of that play out of sync due to Barmore's pressure. So really super defensive end, and looking forward to him making a bunch of plays today.
Be 3rd and 10 now. Big defensive play for the Wolfpack here early, as it's 3rd and 10 at the 19-yard line, their own 19 for Franklinville, Ellicottville. Isaac Town in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking right. He's going to fire one up to the right side, and it's intercepted by the Wolfpack. Intercepted at the 35-yard line by Bryce Hinsdale.
That's for sure. That's got to be like his 5th or 6th on the year. And not only that, he made a great play on the ball. Ball was overthrown, but he still had to catch it. But great field position for CSP on their 2nd possession of the game.
And something we talked about last week, Doc, Bryce doesn't just make those catches on offense. He makes them on defense, too. And if I'm a college recruiter or a college coach, if Bryce isn't a Division II wide receiver, maybe he's a Division II defensive back.
Yeah, there you go. He just really works hard at his game, and certainly great to see him get that interception. See if we can turn it into some points now.
Wolfpack started at the 35. Catney's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He fires one up for Bryce all the way in the end zone, and he just overthrows him.
Geez.
Just a step past where Hinsdale's hands were, or that would have been a CSP touchdown.
Yeah, that's for sure. A little fly pattern here on the near sideline, and Tate had time to throw the ball, and Bryce had him beat by a step, but just a hair bit long. But you can be sure that they're going to check that out again if they're going to keep that guy on Bryce, because he can't stay with Bryce.
And how about that play call by Ty Harper after the interception to go right after them, try and score?
Looking for 6 right away.
Wolfpack in the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Colin Ryan. He's up to the 30, up to the 27-yard line where he's brought down. Nice little gain there by Colin, gain of 7 on the play.
Yeah, big gain on the play, really. Certainly are in 4-down territory. The ball's on the 28 or 9-yard line. They're going to have 2 chances here to make the 3 yards they need for a first down.
3rd and 3 at the 28. 8:20 to play in the first quarter, a 0-0 ball game. Catney's in the shotgun. They're going to do a formation shift here, and he'll go under center with 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left, a tight end to the right. There's the snap, a handoff up the middle. It's Travis Owens, and he plunges forward for a gain of about 2 on the play. We'll call it 1.5. He got half of what they needed there, Doc.
Yeah, he's going to be close to the first down, but for sure he's going to be short. Coming up for one of the early big plays in this game is going to be 4th and 1.
4th and 1, 4th and 2 officially on the scoreboard on the 27-yard line as the Wolfpack is driving after the interception. And we have Catney's in the shotgun. And they'll do another formation shift, and he'll go under center with 2 backs behind him. 1 wide receiver to each side. There's the snap. He fakes the fullback dive and gives it to Travis Owens, and he's hit before he even has the football.
Yeah, there was a little miscommunication on the snap from the center to the quarterback, and it looked like he faked to the first man through. A little bit of a collision there upset the timing of that play, and by the time that Owens got the ball, it was a 2 or 3 yard loss on the play. Turnover on downs, Franklinville, Ellicottville.
Yeah, so Owens officially marked down at the 30, so that's where Franklinville, Ellicottville will start their second possession of the game. 7:31 to play in the first quarter. So far, pretty good defensive battle here in the Section 6 Class D title game.
Yeah, defense reigns supreme, that is for sure.
FE breaks their huddle. Isaac Town leads his team up to the line of scrimmage. He will be in the shotgun. with Slavinsky next to him. 3 wide to the left. He hands it to Slavinsky to the left side. He gets around the corner, but he's hit immediately as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage. He's going to get 1 or 2 on the play before 3 or 4 Wolfpack members drag him to the ground.
Yeah, that's the same play that they ran on the first play from scrimmage on their first possession, trying to go around that far side end, and there was just no room there whatsoever. Well diagnosed by the CSP defense.
Brian Gomez leading the way for the Wolfpack on that one. 2nd and 8 for the Titans now at the 32-yard line. They break their huddle. Town sends 2 wide receivers all the way out to the right side, keeps 2 backs in the backfield, now sends 1 out to a wing roll, and it's going to be a fake, a quarterback keeper to the left side, and he's hammered at the 35-yard line, and down he goes. Gain of 2 for Isaac Town, but a big hit by the Wolfpack that time.
Yeah, number 7, Colin Ryan, diagnosed that play. Again, they really like to run over left tackle so far, and there's just been no room for FE to operate over there. Short gain on the play, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 now for the Titans. 6:21 to play in the first quarter. They are at their own 35-yard line. Another kind of pivotal play here in the early going of this one. Here come the Titans to the line. Town will be under center with 2 backs behind and 1 wide receiver way out to the right. There's the snap. It's a quarterback sneak. He plunges forward, and I think he's going to have enough for an FE first down. That's going to be a 5-yard quarterback sneak for Isaac Town.
Yeah, we got to defend that way better. He was going to go right or left depending on where our nose guard went, and if our nose guard went right, he went left, and you just can't give up 6 yards on a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, the Wolfpack play that 4-man front pretty consistently, and one of the 2 tackles kind of shade the center. 1st and 10 now for Franklinville, Ellicottville to 41. Town under center, 2 backs in the backfield. They're going to go that heavy set again. Flag on the play. And the near side line judge throws the flag right before they snap the ball. Curious to see what the call is here. Legal formation possibly. That's a false start on Franklinville, Ellicottville.
Yeah, that's an odd call. I mean, they might have had 2 guys moving at the same time as well. That could be what that procedure penalty was. But certainly was an odd flag, but we'll take the 5 yards for sure.
1st and 15 now for the Titans. They break the huddle. They are now backed up to their own 36-yard line. And again, the heavy set. 2 backs, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver out to the right. Town under center. There's the snap, a handoff to the right side, and getting forward for a couple yards is Slavinsky. He's going to get about 3 on the play before being brought down there by Colton Rhodes.
Yeah, and a big number 77 takes up a lot of room in there. Colton Rhodes has certainly made a fine play that time. Short gain on the play, maybe even a loss of a yard. Oh, that was the 1st and 15, so a gain of 4.
So 2nd and 11 now for the Titans at their own 40. We're down to under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter in a scoreless game in the Class D Section 6 championship. Titans break their huddle. They'll come out again in that heavy set. Town in the shotgun, but he's got 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. He's going to run it himself right up the middle. He gets to the line of scrimmage and plunges forward for a yard. Back to the original line of scrimmage before the penalty, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Titans.
Again, they like to run left, and there has just been nothing there on the right side of the CSP defense. Colin Ryan, again, in the middle of all that action. Pretty much every play, there's 2 or 3 Wolfpack gang tackles, and you just got to believe they're going to start to run the ball in a little different fashion because they just have not gained anything running left.
Trying to run at Andrew Spiesman, and he's doing a pretty good job of holding up his end of the line. Yep. Back out of their huddle now, 3rd and 10. Town in the shotgun, 3 wide to the right. There's the snap. He fakes a handoff, tries to reverse it, and immediately CSP dives on Colin Mooney. He's going to get a very short game, but the Wolfpack sniff that reverse out.
Yeah, that's a little counter play. The motion goes right, and inside handoff going the opposite way. Colton Rhodes would have none of it. Just stayed to home and made a really nice play, and short gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 9, and certainly been a defensive struggle here in the first quarter for both teams.
4th and 9 on their own 41, and they bring out their punt package. Looks like Isaac Town, the quarterback, is the punter. Wolfpack have Hinsdale deep. There's the punt, and they'll kick it away from Hinsdale towards Brink, but it goes out of bounds, and actually goes out of bounds quite a ways up the field.
Sure.
And then the ref is still running. He's going to go all the way up to midfield.
Yep, over midfield, 49.
So that's going to be a punt of 9 yards.
Didn't even punt for the first down. He was inside a yard inside the down marker for crying out loud.
Wow, a net punt of 9 yards for Franklinville, Ellicottville.
Yep,
that could be a big mistake.
Yeah, for sure. That was a shank, very similar to most of the wedges I hit on the golf course, actually. But this whole half of the whole half has been played in the FE half of the field. So, 1st and 10 from the FE 49. Sure would like to see CSP get a score.
There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolling to his left. He's looking to throw. Katniss fires, and he almost completes it, but the ball is dropped after a big hit. It was Alex Barmore on the intended reception, but he was hammered at the point of contact by quarterback Isaac Town.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play, and I had number 29, Carter Smith, on that tackle, but that's okay. I mean, I actually thought Tate should have kept the ball because he could have ran the ball for a good 6 or 8 yards, but the FE defender made a great play, perfectly timed to break up that attempted pass.
2nd and 10 now for the Wolfpack at the 49 of the Titans. Katney's in the shotgun. There it is. He's going to fake he's going to give the jet sweep to the left side, and it's Sawyer Whitney, and I think he's going to gain about a yard on the play before being run out of bounds. They ran that thing all the way to the sideline. It was actually Carter Brink, not Sawyer Whitney. Sorry. And he gets about a yard on the play for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and the FE defense is tough. Matthew Spittler that time would have none of it. Just a solid, sure tackle on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 9, 3rd and a long 9.
Wolfpack doing a formation shift to 3 wide receivers to the right. Two, and Barmore's lined up as a running back. They're going to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. And he was looking for Carter Brink coming across on a crossing route. And now it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Wolfpack. They send the punting team out.
Yeah, we really are struggling offensively. You got to give a lot of credit to the FE defense. They certainly have had our receivers covered well on each and every pass play. Bryce got loose a couple times, but 1 completion and 1 overthrow. But again, CSP back in punt formation.
2:50 to play in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. CSP has had 3 possessions. And this is the end of that 3rd possession, 2 so far for Franklinville, Ellicottville. Hinsdale's punt is up, and it's a good one. It's sailing deep down the field, and it'll go out of bounds somewhere around the 15. We'll see where they spot it. Going to be right at the 14, 15-yard line. Now he's walking back this way. He's walking all the way back to the 21-yard line. Interesting.
Yeah, I kind of half disagree with that spot, but if it ends up being a battle of the punters, I'll put my money on Bryce, particularly after that shank from the FE punter on the last punt. Still was a decent punt, but
30-yard punt for Bryce.
Yeah, I thought we could have got a little better spot on that, but we're just going to have to continue to play great defense and hope we can eke out a score someplace.
0-0, 2:44 to play in the first quarter. FE ball. They start their drive 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Town under center, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends on the formation, wide receiver to the right. There's the snap. He's going to give it to the right side, hit in the hole, but he breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle and gets out of bounds. That's Slavinsky on the carry for Franklinville, Ellicottville. He's going to have a gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, you don't see Alex Barmore miss many tackles, but he was one-on-one on the edge and had an opportunity to stop that play for no gain. But, the FE runner runs hard and was able to get out of the tackle and gain 3 or 4 yards on the play.
And, Doc, we didn't call Slavinsky's name very often in that first game. I don't know if he was maybe injured or something, and we didn't see as many touches, but he's certainly a difference maker for FE as the season has gone on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and he just wasn't getting that many. Again, it may have been an injury factor that we didn't know anything about, but he certainly played great last week, and he's running the ball hard today.
Give to Slavinsky on the left side. He breaks 1 tackle, and he's forward and tackled up at the 30, we'll call it the 34-yard line. And Dalton Richter on the tackle for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and again, the FE had a chance to stop that play on the line of scrimmage, but a missed tackle enabled him to gain 5 or 6 yards on the play. 1st and 10, Franklinville, Ellicottville.
They'll take that 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. We tick down to 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter in this defensive battle so far in the Section 6 Class D Championship. Here come the Titans, and Town will be in the shotgun with 2 wide to the left. Waiting for the snap. There it is. He's going to take a quarterback keeper to the left side. He's met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about 2 or 3 on the play, but the Wolfpack were ready for that run to the left side.
Again, trying to run the ball left for minimal to no gain on the play. Maybe ended up getting 3, but certainly was well diagnosed by the right side of the Wolfpack defense.
Cameron Einink and Dalton Richter there for the Wolfpack. So 2nd and 7 now for the Titans. They break their huddle. Town again in the shotgun with 2 backs with him there. Now he sends one to a wing position. 2 wide receivers to the left. Awaiting the snap, there it is. He's back to pass. He throws a wide receiver screen. The Wolfpack all over it, and it's going to be a loss on the play. Loss of 3 on the play for the Titans.
Yeah, really tough to run that play against the Wolfpack because that is a staple of the Wolfpack offense. So, they see that every week in practice, and that play, 2-yard loss on the play in actuality, that had no chance.
Cameron Eining, 2 big plays in a row for the Wolfpack defense. That brings up 3rd and 8 for the Titans. Ball on the 36-yard line. They break their huddle. And Town will go under center with 2 backs behind him. And actually, they're going to decide to go to the end of the quarter instead, or call a timeout instead. 51 seconds left in the quarter. Timeout Franklinville, Ellicottville. It's going to be timeout here on the 98.9 Sports Stream.
Support for CSP Wolfpack football coverage is provided in part by Tina Dills, ERA Team VP, licensed real estate agent, serving the Wolfpack listening area and all of Chautauqua County with real estate services for buyers, sellers, vacation rentals, and all relocation needs. For more information on how to get your move going, Tina can be reached at 716-397-7790. Tina Dills and the ERA Team VP agents wish the Wolfpack the best of luck.
This Wolfpack broadcast is brought to you in part by Cornerstone Restaurant and Bakery at 104 East Main Street in Sherman. The Cornerstone offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and baked goods. The phone number is 716-234-4002, or find them on Facebook. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks the Cornerstone in Sherman for their support.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. 3rd and 8 for Franklinville, Ellicottville. Town looks to throw. Now he tries to run, and he's going to get forward very close to the first down. He's brought down right at the line to gain. Colin Ryan on the tackle, and Town gets enough for a Franklinville, Ellicottville first down.
Yeah, really well-designed play. I think they called that timeout just to be sure that they were all organized and had the right call. And I think it was a quarterback keeper. And again, CSP had 2 or 3 chances to tackle him short of the line to gain, which would have forced another FE punt. But Town's really a good runner, hard runner, broke a couple tackles, got enough for a first down. Still haven't got to the 50 yet, though.
First and 10 at the 45. Town under center, 2 backs in the backfield. A give to the right side. He's hit immediately in the backfield by Colin Ryan.
Guess who?
3-yard loss on the play.
Guess who? Blitzing linebacker Colin Ryan picked the right hole to blitz through and met the running back shortly after the exchange with the quarterback. Dang near caused a fumble on the play, but 1-yard loss on the play. Colin Ryan's just really tough as the first quarter comes to an end.
So a 0-0 score here in the Class D championship for Section 6 as the Wolfpack and the Titans are playing a defensive battle so far in this one. Doc, what kind of adjustments do you think need to happen on both sidelines to get this going?
Well, it's certainly been a defensive struggle. Both teams are playing really, really well defensively. I got to believe offensively, the Wolfpack have plenty of options. It's just a question of maybe sending out an extra receiver into the pattern because FE has defended the single guys so well. Got to believe that there's some room for us to operate in that fashion. Offensively, FE's is very, very conservative. They've thrown the ball a couple times, but not very effectively, but they are really trying to focus on rushing the ball, and I think that 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, they're very happy with that, containing the CSP high-powered offense.
Yeah, they want to keep this thing close and have a chance to get up at some point off a turnover or something, right? The Wolfpack, on the other hand, they can't be thrilled that they haven't punched through yet. They did have that deep shot in the end zone where they overthrew Bryce by a step. So there's some promise to the offense. They're certainly not coming out slow like they did last week, but offensively a little bit stagnant against this pretty good defense from FE.
Yeah, and I would say that they are an excellent defense. They really have stymied pretty much everything we've tried.
2nd and 11 at the 44 for FE as we start the second quarter in a scoreless game here in the Class D championship for Section 6 here at Highmark Stadium. Isaac Town under center. He's got 2 tight ends and 2 running backs, a wide receiver to his right. There's the snap, a quarterback sneak, and he's not going to get nearly as much this time. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play before the Wolfpack are just all over him.
Yeah, fool me once is one thing, but fool me twice ain't going to happen. I don't know if he called quarterback sneak, if that was the design play, or whether he thought that he had that little crevice like he got 6 yards on the first time. But whatever the choice was, certainly wasn't going anywhere.
Same formation. There's the snap, a handoff to the right side, and Colin Ryan is in the backfield again.
You know, if you're the FE offensive coordinator, if there's one person that you need to block, it's number 7, Colin Ryan. And when you don't, you're going to pay the price. The kid has played just terrific 1+ quarters of defensive football.
Colin stops Slavinsky 3 yards in the backfield, bringing up 4th and 12 at the 43 for Franklinville, Ellicottville.
Yeah, that was a big play. That kid's really tough. He's not that big, but he is just a great linebacker in the D's.
Wolfpack have their punt return team out there, but now I see both returners running back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're not sure that FE's going to punt the ball here.
Yeah, I tell you, they're on the wrong side of the 50. They're going to think twice about that.
Timeout there. Yeah. And I think both coaches had a lot to talk about with their teams. Timeout there as FE came out and lined up for a regular offensive formation with 4th and 12 at their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, when you're on your own 43 early in the second quarter of a scoreless game, I can't believe you're thinking about going for 4th and 12, particularly when your offense has not they've made a couple first downs, but I think their longest play was the 6-yard quarterback sneak.
Correct.
So I got to believe that upon further review, the coaching staff decided we better, maybe the 9-yard shank punt factored into that decision
certainly.
too. But I got to believe they're going to come out here and punt the ball. But
they're still in an offensive formation.
Exactly.
So CSP to this point has played all of the game. Well, both teams have played all of the game in the FE end except for the initial first drive from the Wolfpack to get into the CSP end. Everything else has been in their end of the field. So we'll see what happens here. Town in the shotgun, 3 backs in the backfield. Now he's going to motion out.
Yeah, I think he's going to short punt.
They're trying to get the encroachment on the Wolfpack. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, and they did.
So encroachment on the Wolfpack. When Town took off, one of the defensive linemen apparently came into the neutral zone.
Moved with him. Well, if you're going to now, they're still not to the 50 yet, but from the 48-yard line, I think they're going to go for it. I really do.
4th and 7 now. They come out with their offense on the field at their own 48-yard line. Town in the shotgun with 3 backs in the backfield. He's motioning out to the right side. They snap it directly to number 2. He's going to throw, and it's to Town, but it's short. It's incomplete. Man, Town dove back for that ball, and I got nervous for a second there.
Yeah, for sure. That pass would have should have been caught. I mean, it wasn't a well-thrown ball, but it was certainly very catchable.
Slavinsky.
Yeah, he certainly could have caught the ball, but I'm happy that he didn't. But I still can't believe that you're not punting the ball from your own 48-yard line in a scoreless game in the beginning of the second quarter.
Nope.
It just gives us great field position.
Give the ball back to the Wolfpack at the FE 48, and they're already ready to go. Catney's in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide to the right, 1 back next to him. There's the snap. He hands it off to Colin Ryan up the middle. Colin breaks 1 tackle, makes a spin, and he dives down at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 8 for Colin Ryan on the play.
Yeah, excellent rushing attempt by Colin Ryan, certainly contributing on both sides of the ball. Caught FE in a run blitz, and the linebacker ran right by Colin. You just wonder how that happens. Could have been a tackle for a loss in the backfield very easily, but kid just couldn't find the ball, and Colin was able to get 8 yards on the play.
Catney's on a run himself this time. He's going to get caught at the 40, though. That time the blitzing linebacker gets a hold of his ankles and brings him down. That's Colin Mooney for Franklinville, Ellicottville.
Yeah, that kid made a great play. One-on-one, he was able to make the tackle. He got a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This CSP offense has certainly been sputtering, and I think that is absolutely a function of the tenacity of the Titan defense.
Yeah, what we've seen is a lot of carries for Colin Ryan so far, not a lot for Travis Owens. As I say that, Owens is in the tailback position with Colin at the fullback spot, and Catney's under center. It's going to be a quarterback sneak, and Catney's has the first down and probably another yard beyond that up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was the Wolfpack version of the tush push. Tate Katniss has really nice size, and if the center and the two guards can get any push at all, it's going to be impossible to keep Katniss from getting a yard or two on that quarterback sneak. Really like that call.
9:30 to play in the first half. Scoreless game. Wolfpack first and 10 at the 37 of the Titans. Katniss under center. There's the snap. And there's going to be a flag on the play. And we're waiting to see who has the call on this one.
Yeah, that's 5 yards on us. Yep.
And so a false start on the Wolfpack there. Took them a while to get the call out. But it'll now be first and 15 for the Wolfpack back at the 42-yard line.
Pretty clean game, really. There's been a couple 5-yarders on each team, but nothing of any consequence. And our offense has sputtered enough without the extra 5 yards of the penalty.
Katniss rolls to his right and fires deep down the field. He has Brink in double coverage, and Brink tried to pull it in, and he gets a flag. A flag thrown at the 5-yard line.
Oh, boy, I'll take that flag, but
Number 12, Isaac Town, the quarterback for Franklinville, Ellicottville, was all over Carter Brink, but I don't think it was a penalty.
Me neither. I wonder if we'll get a replay on the big screen here, because I think that was a big gift flag.
And I think the reason he got it was double coverage, and Town never turned for the ball.
Yeah. Pretty tough at the high school level to throw that flag. I'm happy we got it, but again, that's not a spot foul in high school, so that makes a difference on it too. But
big penalty there on FE though. That was a drive that had stalled out for the most part, and now they'll keep it rolling. They're showing a replay on the big screen now here in the stadium. Doc and I are going to watch and see if we can see a pass interference. There's the pass, and Town never turns. Yeah, he does run into him right before the ball gets there.
Oh, gosh.
So Town ran into Carter Brink at about the 5-yard line.
I know if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have been really annoyed by that flag. I don't think that Brink was going to catch that ball. Well, that's okay.
10-yard penalty?
Yep, we'll take first and 10.
First and 10 for the Wolfpack at the 27-yard line, so it's a 15-yard penalty. Katniss in the shotgun now. 2 wide to both sides. There's the snap. He gives it to Colin Ryan up the middle. Colin breaks to the left. He gets drugged down from behind for a gain of 1 on the play.
This FE defense has been really tough at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of room for Colin Ryan or Travis Owens to be operating, rushing the football, but definitely in 4-down territory. And let's not forget, this game might come down to a field goal with as tough as these defenses have played.
8:30 to play in the half in a scoreless game. Katniss in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He fakes the jet sweep, and he'll run it himself up the middle. He's up to about the 22, and the flag comes in from the far sideline as he's brought down there.
I'm afraid that's going to be a hold. I did not see it, but from where that flag came, that almost always is a hold.
Yeah, far side line judge threw the flag on that one. They're discussing, waiting for the official decision. And here comes the head official.
Face mask.
Face mask.
We'll take
on
that
the defense.
too. Yes, we'll take that. That was the only other thing it could be. If I thought it was a hold, but it certainly could be a face mask with that side judge with his angle, seeing where the tackler and the runner was. Could have been a face mask, and that's what it was.
They have the ball spotted right now at the 18-yard line, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, me neither.
Is it a 5-yard face mask?
I don't. I
incidental?
Yeah, must be, because that's it's 2nd and 1. That's
second
all I know.
2nd and 1 with 8 minutes to play here in the half.
With all this field position, we got to get a score sometime.
There's a snap, a dive play up the middle, and it's going to be a first down. Wolfpack down to the 14, maybe the 13-yard line on the dive.
Okay, well, there's a hold or a face mask, one or the other again.
And on that play, it was Alex Barmore running the ball.
See, I thought that was Owens, but that's okay.
They brought Barmore in from the far side there, and he had the carry there. So
face mask again. Yep, absolutely.
And this is a half the distance to the goal one.
Yep.
So the Wolfpack got down to the 15, so half the distance to the goal is going to spot the ball at the 7.5-yard line.
We have simply got to get a touchdown out of this.
First and goal.
3 critical flags, the pass interference and 2 face masks. If I'm on the FE sideline, I am fuming at this point in time.
They're fueling this CSP drive.
Yeah, absolutely. They are making the drive. We're not gaining these yards. We've had 3 significant contributing penalties, and we just got to get points out of this.
Catney's under center, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends. He fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He's looking. He fires. He has a man. It's a touchdown. Wolfpack. And he gets it to Carter Brink for the 7-yard CSP touchdown. And the Pack leads 6-0 here in the Section 6 Class D championship game.
Excellent. Well, that was just a terrific design of the play. Great throw from Tate Catanese to Brink, 7-yard touchdown pass. With all those penalties, we just had to get a score, and lo and behold, we did.
And that's the play they've been setting up over and over again in this first half of this game. You can tell that it's something that Coach Harper wanted to keep going back to, and it's like a little fake dive and then a roll out to the right side. And because Tate can run, that keeps the corner close. The corner can't actually just drop back into his zone. Lining up for the extra point now. Barmore to snap. Cat needs to hold. Hinsdale's kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, jeez.
It was a low one.
A knuckleball by Bryce's standards, but we'll take it.
7-0 Wolfpack, 7:26 to play in the first half. We're going to send you to a word from our sponsors.
Coverage of CSP Wolfpack is provided in part by White Lion Surveying in Clymer, providing land surveys for clients in Chautauqua and Cattaraugus counties in New York, and Erie, Warren, and Crawford counties in Pennsylvania. Call 716-499-8410 or visit online at mwhitepls.com.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, the Section 6 Class D championship game between CSP and the Franklinville-Ellicottville Titans. CSP leads 7-0 with 7:26 to play here in the first half, Doc.
Hey, that was terrific to get some points out of that drive. Again, fueled by 3 significant penalties, but we played the whole game in the FE half of the field, so we just had to get some points, and we did.
Hinsdale's kick deep, received at the 2-yard line. He's up to the 10, the 15. He runs by some CSP players up to the 25, and he's tackled at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good coverage on the play by CSP. I think Bryce Hinsdale was in on the tackle.
Made the tackle on his own kickoff.
Yep. Well, that means there weren't many guys behind him either. I'm glad he did.
Yeah, they had a really nice return up the middle there. CSP stayed, in their lanes, but they found a nice gap to get a nice return there. It's going to be a return for 26 yards for Franklinville-Ellicottville.
Yeah, I had a bad feel on that return because one CSP guy went by, a second and a third, and then Bryce makes the tackle. There were not many CSP defenders past Bryce.
1st and 10 at the 29. Town in the shotgun with a back on either side. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap, and it's direct to one of the running backs. He runs to the left side, gets past a few tacklers, but gets past 2 more. He's up to the 40, and he's finally brought down there at the 41-yard line after a really nice run and a first down. The biggest offensive play of the day for FE, Dalton Richter on the tackle.
Yeah, that kid, the CSP tackling has not been terrific. We had 2 or 3 opportunities to bring him down way earlier than what we did, and Richter was about our last line of defense.
Slavinsky looking good today for the Franklinville-Ellicottville Titans.
Yeah, he's solid runner. Low to the ground, strong legs, takes a solid one-on-one tackle or 2 or 3 guys to bring him down.
1st and 10 at the 42 now for the Franklinville-Ellicottville Titans. Town in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide to the right. There's the snap to Town. He's going to run to his right. He's following his running backs. He's going to get around the edge. He's up to the 45 and tackled at the 49-yard line. And really good blocking from his running backs there to get him free for a gain of about 7 on the play.
For sure. And now they're starting to run the ball right, and it is much more productive for them than what it has been trying to run the ball left. But they were able to turn our defensive end in on the play, was able to turn the corner and gain a solid 7 yards on the play.
2nd and 4 at their own 49. Town in the shotgun, 2 backs with him, 2 wide receivers to the short side of the field. There's the snap, a handoff to the left. He's met in the backfield and brought down by the Wolfpack.
A tackle for a loss on that play.
Cam Einink on the play.
That kid has really played good.
He's been really impactful defensively for the Wolfpack.
Yep.
3rd and 3.
Yard loss on the play. was able to blow up the pulling. There was a pulling lineman that Deuink was able to neutralize and push him right back into the ball carrier. Actually, really nice play by I think he's a sophomore.
3rd and 3 now. 5:34 to play in the first half. Wolfpack leading 7-0. Town in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to follow his running backs to the left side. He plunges forward for a Titans first down. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, when you run that quarterback keeper, it really makes a difference having that extra blocker as we have a Wolfpack defender down on the field.
Yeah, it was whoever made the tackle stayed down after they made the tackle, so we'll wait to see who that was. But in the meantime, we will send you to a quick word from our sponsor here on the 98.9 Sports Stream.
Support for coverage of Wolfpack football on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided in part by Triple E Manufacturing and Design. Triple E Manufacturing and Design offers equine products, promotional items, embroidery, and printing services. Located at 117 Osborne Street in Sherman and at tripleemfg.com. Phone 800-295-4282. The Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream thanks Triple E Manufacturing and Design for their support.
Wolfpack football on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided in part by Countertop Solutions, a proud supporter of Wolfpack athletics. Countertop Solutions wishes the Wolfpack luck in their pursuit of excellence on the field.
Dalton Richter, the player who was down on the play for the Wolfpack, came off on his own power, Doc.
Yeah, it's great to see. Could have had a stinger of some sort. Could have bothered him a lot more on the initial contact than what it's turned out to be. But hopefully we'll get him evaluated and get him back in the game because certainly an important part of the CSP defense.
There's the snap. Town back to pass. He fires to the right side. It's complete, and he's hit immediately at the 41 and taken down by the Wolfpack there. It looks like Carter Brink on the tackle.
Yeah, number 5, Matthew Spittler was on the receiving end of that. And those last 2 plays are the first 2 plays that the Titans have been over the 50-yard line and into the Wolfpack territory. But, right away we got a big second down.
Second and 4.
Yep.
2nd and 4 at the 41 for the Titans. 4:45 to play in the first half. CSP leading 7-0. Titans driving, though, and they're trying to keep things moving here on 2nd down. Town will be in the shotgun with 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the short side of the field. There's the snap, a handoff. No, he fakes it. It's going to be a pass. He looks deep. He's got a man running deep down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Great coverage there on the play. Who was on the coverage there for the Wolfpack?
Yeah, it looked like number 9, Gavin Burjanowski, just a sophomore. Really well defended.
And he's in for Dalton Richter, who came off the previous play.
Yep.
So great job by Burjanowski stepping up to make a play.
Yep, and a great observation by the FE coaching staff to pick on the sub. I mean, as soon as the starter was out, immediately they go for the number 2, and Burjanowski made a great play.
3rd and 4 now at the 41 for the Titans. They break their huddle. Town in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. He gives it to number 2 to the right side, and Slavinsky plunges forward to, looks like he's going to get a spot that will give him a first down. Pretty close to a first down.
Yeah, yep, he does have a first down. That was it wasn't even a favorable spot, and he was able to achieve the first down. But that kid runs hard. Really, really tough to bring down one-on-one. Definitely in 4-down territory again. Of course, they were in 4-down territory from their own 42, so I guess that's and let's not forget that the 4th down that they went on when we got the ball on turnover ended up being the drive we scored on.
Same formation for the Titans. Town in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. He fakes the handoff to Slavinsky and takes it himself to the left side, and he's hit just past the line of scrimmage, but he's going to fall forward, and it's going to be a gain of probably 7 on the play. Tackle made by Colin Ryan. And it looks like Alex Barmore.
Yep, and I think Owens would get an assist on that as well. But, this has really been a good drive for FE. They've been moving the ball very methodically down the field. 1 pass completion out of the last 7 or 8 plays. It's going to be second in a very favorable down and distance, 4 yards to go.
Yeah. At the CSP 32 with 3:10 to play in the half. There's the snap. He's going to look to throw to his left.
Tipped.
And it's tipped and almost intercepted by by Berjanowski there as he dove for that ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Third down and 5 now for the Titans with 3:10 to play here in the first half. CSP leading 7-0.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I love about CSP football, but one thing I don't love is the numbers on these jerseys. Whether it's 8 or 9 or 18 or 16 or 10 is really tough for me to tell, and I'm looking through binoculars for crying out loud. But really well defended on the part of the Wolfpack defense. A big third down play.
Town in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the right. He's going to run it himself to the right. He plunges forward and is stopped right around the 30-yard line, short of the first down. Going to be a gain of about 2 on the play for Isaac Town. Great play by the defensive line on the left side of the field for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to be a couple yards short of the first down. So, obviously 4th and 2 from the CSP 30-yard line. Gut check time for the CSP defense.
And, they had a really successful 6-yard quarterback sneak earlier in the game. Effie may try to dial it up again for Isaac Town here.
Yeah, you got to think that deep in your own half of the field that we got to be looking for that and defending it. We defended it really well the second time from the midfield area, but you got to think that we're going to have 2 guys there. And
Town in the shotgun, hands it off right up the middle. And the runner's going to get up to about the 29. We'll see where they spot it. Both line judges coming in around the 29 will be about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, really well defended. I did not get the hat and the number of the guy that made that play, but really big defensive stand for CSP as the Titans were methodically marching the ball down the field in answer to the 7-0 score that we just had.
Brian Gomez was the guy who came up on that tackle. So
nice. Excellent.
Linebacker
Good call.
position. So first down for the Wolfpack now with 2:17 to play in the half. They lead 7-0. They'll have the ball on their own 30-yard line, and they have all their timeouts here.
Yep, we have plenty of time with the way we throw the ball with our timeouts. Even if we got a field goal, that would be terrific.
Catney's under center. He'll take the snap, roll to his right. He's going to look to throw. He has Hinsdale down the field. He hits him at the 50. He's up to the 40 and drugged down from behind at the 45-yard line, or the 35-yard line. They'll mark him at the 36. Great play there to Hinsdale. That's going to be a gain of 25. No, it's going to be a gain of 40 on the play for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, terrific throw from Tate. Great pattern from Bryce. He beat Brett and Bleacha. Bleacha got beat on the play, but was able to make the tackle. Otherwise, Bryce would have scored. But big play.
Wolfpack right back on the ball. Design quarterback run up the middle. Catney's dances away from a few of them, and he gets tackled up at the 31-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4 for Tate on the play. And, he really made a nice side juke there as he was coming through the line, or that would have been a run for no gain.
Yeah, yes, he did. That's for sure. And, running the football, and we haven't used any of our timeouts yet, but clock management has got to be a strong suit for Coach Harper, and 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 30, a handoff to Colin Ryan up the middle. He runs over one tackler, and he's going to have enough for a Wolfpack first down to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's get that clock stopped and get the team up to the line of scrimmage here.
1:25 remaining in the half. The line judge waiting for the marker crew to get set. Wolfpack getting the play call from the sideline. The clock is now running, 1:17. 1st and 10 at the 25. We're down to 1:10 to play in the half. Wolfpack leading 7-0, but driving here at the end of the first half. Catney's in the shotgun, 3 wide to the left. There's the snap. He looks left. Now he turns back to his right. Now he scrambles left. He fires the ball off to a man waiting for him at the 25, down to the 20, the 10, and out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Is that Alex Barmore for the Wolfpack?
Yeah, what a great play Tate made. He was very patient in the pocket. Nothing developed for him. He was able to avoid one Titan defender, made a nice little juke to his left, and threw the ball out into the flats. I'm sure that was like his 3rd or 4th option on the play, but an excellent gain, and he got out of bounds, so we're inside the 10 down to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7, 55 seconds remaining. 3 backs in the backfield. They'll have a formation shift now. It'll be 1 back in the backfield, 2 receivers to both sides. Tate in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to run it himself up the middle, but he's caught this time from the defensive end, and he'll have a loss on the play.
Timeout.
Big play there by Mason Bleacha, yeah.
There are a lot of Bleaches from Franklinville.
They do have a lot of them.
There's a slew of them.
He came from the defensive end position and caught Tate in the backfield. You have to be fast to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that kid is just a sophomore, too. So we'll be calling his name out over the next couple years, that's for sure. But, we need to get points. Sure would be nice to get a touchdown, but let's not forget about the talented left toe of Bryce Hinsdale with I still haven't
49 seconds.
49 seconds left here in the first half.
So the Wolfpack take their timeout, the first of 3 there, and they had completed this entire drive to this point with no timeouts used, so pretty impressive clock management there by Ty Harper's team. And now they face a 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Well, there's 2 critical plays. One was the pass completion to Bryce for 40-some yards. Certainly got the drive started just the way we wanted it to. But then the little pass out in the flat to Barmore, and he was able to get out of bounds and stop the clock on his own without using the timeout. Those are the 2 big plays of the drive so far. And let's see if we can't get some points here before the end of the first half.
Here come the Wolfpack now. Catney's in the shotgun. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting for the snap. Now he's going to have a formation shift. They're going to go to 2 backs and him under center, 2 wide to the right. There's the snap. He fakes the handoff, rolling to his right to throw. He's going to get to the corner. He's going to run it himself. The 10, the 5, goal line.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Yes, he is.
Tate Catney.
Tate Catney. Super job, Tate. That was just so cool. He faked the pass, and the FE defender, there was no way Tate was going to pass the ball, but he faked the pass. The FE defender fell for it. Tate put his shoulder down and snuck just inside the pylon for that 7-yard touchdown score. 7 yards is the charmed yard. 2 touchdowns, both of 7 yards.
I'm no Bills fan by any stretch, Doc, but that looked a whole lot like the guy who plays quarterback here on Sundays.
Yeah. Hard to put Tate and Josh Allen in the same sentence at this point in time, but yes, that there would be an analogy there to be had.
Waiting for the extra point now. Snap from Barmore coming now. Catney's puts it down. Bryce's boot is up, and it's good.
It's good.
14-0, the Wolfpack lead the Titans. 42 seconds to play in the first half. This is the 98.9 Sports Stream.
Play-by-play coverage of the CSP Wolfpack on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is sponsored by Jaquay Taxidermy. Find them at 2090 Locksville, Niobe Road in Bear Lake and on Facebook. Phone 814-706-5451. Channel 98.9 thanks Jaquay Taxidermy for their support. CSP Wolfpack football coverage is brought to you in part by Mama's Pizza at 111 Main Street in Sherman. The menu includes pizza, wings, subs and sandwiches, burgers, and more. You can get more information on the Mama's Pizza Facebook page. Phone 716-234-4014.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. The Section 6 Class D Championship game. 42 seconds to play here in the first half. CSP leads Franklinville Ellicottville 14-0 after a really nice drive and a Tate Catney 7-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, super effort on the part of Tate. 2 big pass receptions, one to Bryce Hinsdale for 40 yards, one to Alex Barmore for 17 yards, 7-yard touchdown run for Tate. That was huge to get a touchdown at the end of the first half, a momentum breaker for the Titans.
Big kick from Hinsdale, fielded at the 4. He's up to the 10, and he's going to be tackled at about the 12-yard line. Great effort by the CSP special teams.
Yeah, kickoffs and kickoff returns at the high school level, once that ball starts bouncing around, it really is a crapshoot. And once the ball bounced one way, bounced the other way, the receiver had a little trouble getting control of it. Certainly gave the CSP coverage team an opportunity to do their thing. And I got to believe that the FE is just going to take a knee here and go into halftime and see if they can come up with a way to score 2 touchdowns against this really tough CSP defense, which has kept the Titans in their own half of the field other than 2 plays the whole half.
1st and 10 on their own 13 with 36 seconds to play. Town is in the shotgun, 3 wide to the right. He hands it off up the middle, and met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to fall forward for a gain of 2 on the play. Andrew Spiesman on the play for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that's got to be the last play of the first half. I mean, deep in their own territory like this, they cannot risk turning the ball over. And as soon as I say that, they'll come out and throw a Hail Mary or a triple option, pass back and forth lateral, times 2. But I think they're just going to.
They do line up here with 5 seconds to play. There's a snap, and it is going to be a wide receiver screen to the right side. It's caught up to the 20. He's met by Hinsdale and thrown down at the 18. That will be the end of the first half. Wolfpack 14, Titans 0 here in the Section 6 Class D Championship.
Well, I tell you, it's just a tale of two teams. CSP's running into that huddle with a little pep in their step, and FE is certainly kind of have their helmets down, and that was a tough way for that first half to end for the Titans. But really, really solid half defensively for the Wolfpack. Dominated play, really. Again, the Titans only had the ball twice in their own half of the field, and CSP was able to get 2 touchdowns. That was enough. And if we can keep up a second half just like that, we're going to come home victors and go on to the Far West Regionals next week.
Still a half of football to play here, and Ty Harper's team certainly coming out and playing like a team that deserves to be here. Great start for the Wolfpack, 14-0. We're going to send you away to a couple words from some of our sponsors, and we'll come back with the Corry Federal Credit Union halftime show here on 98.9 Sports Stream.
Thanks for listening to this broadcast of CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream at channel989.org. Stay tuned. The Corry Federal Credit Union halftime show is coming up shortly.
WHYP-LP Corry.
The Corry Federal Credit Union is the platinum sponsor of CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream. The Corry Federal Credit Union would like to wish the Wolfpack the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial and banking services for you and your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartanburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks the Corry Federal Credit Union, a not-for-profit organization, for their support of CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play.
This is Channel 98.9 Music. This is Channel 98.9 Music.
You are the only exception.
And this is Channel 98.9 Music.
So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. But God, I need a
Corry's Radio Alternative, Channel 98.9.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Bob Stye. I host the Grunge Garage. We take you back to the 1990s with all your favorite alternative and Britpop songs. I know you missed these songs, and you got them all with me. Plus, once an hour, we do mandatory Morrissey and a salute to my favorite, sad but mighty lyrical god. The Grunge Garage with me, Bob Stye. It's a trip to the 1990s, and you're going to love it. Check it out every Saturday night from 8 p.m. to midnight right here on Channel 98.9.
Talking to your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid.
Dude,
did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
1 out of 5 Americans is disabled. That's over 60 million people nationwide. I'm Eric Hawk from American rock band Portugal the Man, and I'm here to tell you that it can be difficult getting back to work or finding a job at all following an injury or living with a disability. That's where NTI comes in. NTI is the leader in getting disabled Americans and American veterans back to work. If you're having a hard time finding a job or know someone that is, contact NTI at nticentral.org or hit them up on the phone at 877-248-8912. Go out there and get back to work.
Corry's only locally operated radio station is Channel 98.9. With your eerie weather, your favorite personalities.
Thank you so much for joining us on a Monday.
You see today local news, entertainment, and information around the clock. And Corry's modern rock. Channel 98.9, your one radio station.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You're bringing your daughter to a pop concert. Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I'll have a soft pretzel.
Or B, just roll with it?
Justin! OMG! I love you, Justin! I love you!
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Angela Morton. I help bring awareness of drug and alcohol issues to rural areas. Let's talk about addiction. Did you know addiction is a medical condition that is treatable? Using drugs or alcohol changes your brain, and treatment can help people recover from addiction. If you or someone you know are struggling with drugs or alcohol or wonder if you might be addicted, help is available even if you don't have insurance. It's your life and your decision. It just starts with a phone call. Call 1-800-662-HELP and ask about treatment options in your area. This message is brought to you by Channel 98.9, Corry's radio alternative.
CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is powered by Lictus Oil and Propane and Climber. Family-owned, Lictus Oil and Propane continues to supply liquids and fluids for agriculture, industry, and homeowners. Heating oil and propane services and off-and-on diesel fuel services are also offered. The Channel 98.9 sports stream thanks Lictus Oil and Propane for being a major sponsor of CSP Sports.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is often laced into illicit drugs and used to make fake versions of prescription pills. You can't see it, taste it, or smell it. Suppliers mix fentanyl into their products because it's potent and cheap, and the dealer might not even know. Keep yourself and others safe by knowing the real deal on fentanyl. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Dave W. Phillips, along with my sidekicks, Taryn McKenna. We have a new show here on Channel 98.9. It's called Studio B. Indie alternative music, SoCal style. Studio B is new, cutting-edge music from up-and-coming artists, or artists you may not have heard of before. Studio B, Sundays at 7 p.m., right here on Channel 98.9, Corry's radio alternative.
Talking to your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What is dedication?
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that my kids wouldn't have a father. And I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. I definitely had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
That's dedication. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
This is Channel 98.9 Music. This is Channel 98.9 Music. And this is Channel 98.9 Music. Corry's Radio Alternative, Channel 98.9.
Thanks for tuning in to CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play coverage on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream, powered by Lictus Oil Propane. The halftime show is a presentation of the Corry Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, the Section 6 Class D championship game. The Wolfpack leading 14-0 at the half. And Doc, the Wolfpack just came out and started stretching, and they do the thing they do at home. They went right to the center of the field, and they have a big circle right around the center of the field. It looks pretty cool to see the Wolfpack stretching out all over the Bills logo.
Yeah, absolutely. And as long as FE isn't on the field, more power to them. But as soon as they come out, I'm sure that the Wolfpack will migrate to one end or the other. But just a great first half. I don't know how we could have played any better defensively than what we did. Certainly dominated play. Got enough from the offensive side, 2 touchdowns. You got the one at the end of the first half, which, again, I think was just absolutely huge. But I'll take another half like that, and we'll be going to the Far West Regionals if we have another effort like we just put in.
Wolfpack comes out with some pep in their step. Here comes FE back onto the field now, trailing 14-0. And the big thing in that first half for FE was give the ball to Slavinsky. He was their big-time guy, number 2. And he got the majority of the carries for the Titans.
Yeah, and if they're going to rely on their rushing attack, which is certainly what they do more proficiently than throwing the ball, when you're down by 2 scores and as that clock continues to tick, it's tough to have a methodical 8, 10, 12 play drive and get enough scores to win the game. So, I got to think that they're going to loosen up their offensive package a little bit, and I think that plays right into the Wolfpack game plan.
Absolutely. And the Wolfpack, they did get 2 scores, one right there at the end of the half, a really impressive drive to end the half, but still a little stymied offensively in that first half against a pretty good defense from FE. As you said, probably the best defense they've faced all year in Class D.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have not been a strong rushing team. And again, I wish I had the stats, but I don't. We did not rush the ball effectively. We kind of rushed the ball just to keep them honest defensively. But we certainly can throw the ball. That last drive with Bryce getting a 40-yard reception down here on the near sideline and Barmore getting a 17-yard reception on the far sideline. Certainly 2 key plays in that touchdown scoring drive. And then, of course, Tate finishes off with a 7-yard run.
Couple big names that have been kept pretty much out of both teams' offenses. For Franklinville, Ellicottville, it's Spittler. Matthew Spittler's a guy who touches the ball a lot for them. I think he only had 1 touch in that first half. It was a reception to the right side. And for CSP, it is Travis Owens. Colin Ryan has had almost every carry. Travis Owens has only had, I think, 1 or 2 carries so far in this game.
Well, and Colin Ryan has just been a demon defensively. I cannot believe that from his linebacker position that anybody could have had a better half than what he did. And if I'm the FE coaches at halftime, I'm figuring out a way to make sure that number 7 has at least 1 hat, if not 2 hats on him, because he was a game wrecker as far as the Titan offense was concerned.
He certainly is, and he has been for 2 years for the Wolfpack. Over 200 tackles in 2 seasons. Absolutely incredible. Colin Ryan, quite a playmaker for the Wolfpack. But their defensive line also stepped up. A lot of teams have been trying to run it up the middle on them this year. And, Colton Rhodes, Andrew Spiesman, and the rest of the defensive line, they rotate a few folks in there. Really stepped up for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and Franklinville, Ellicottville wanted to run the ball left. I mean, the first 6 or 8 rushing attempts of the game were to their left and our right side of our defense, and there was nothing to be had there. And so, consequently, FE, had to change their playbook a little bit just because they had no place to go running left, and still didn't have much more luck going the other way. But the CSP defense. Coach Payne has done a really nice job with them, and it's kind of like the old Miami Dolphins, the no-name defense. I mean, other than Colin Ryan, there isn't anybody that really super stands out for you. Maybe Bryce with his interceptions, I guess, but really a great collective team effort on the part of the Wolfpack.
Certainly.
And another defensive half like that, and the Wolfpack will be victorious.
We're just about to get the second half underway. FE will receive the opening kickoff of the second half. They deferred the opening coin toss of the game. And we talked about it then. You don't want to give the Wolfpack a chance to get up early. They did not. The first 4 possessions the Wolfpack had did not end in points, all punts. But then they finally broke through scoring, and they scored on their last 2 possessions of the half.
Yeah, and again, the first touchdown drive aided by 3 critical penalties. 2 face masks and 1 pass interference call were all critical to the success of that drive, and that is the bulk of the penalties. I think CSP's had a couple 5-yarders.
Yeah, 2 false starts.
Yep, and that's it.
Hinsdale's kick is in the air, and the second half is underway here in the Section 6 Class D title game. Fielded at the 4 and then fumbled and picked up again. He's up to the 10, the 15, and he's hit at the 15 by a pack of wolves.
Where did you get that from? But yeah, there again, when you're receiving that kickoff, once it bounces once, twice, and then you fumble your attempt to gain control of it, that gives the coverage team just a ton of opportunity to fill and close their lanes, and just not the way the Titans wanted to start the second half from their own 15-yard line.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 15. They trail 14-0, but they had the halftime to try to make some adjustments. We'll see what the Titans do as they break their huddle for their first offensive possession of the second half. Town will be in the shotgun. He'll have 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, tight end to the left, 1 back in the backfield with him. There's the snap. He's back to pass, looking right. Now turning to his left, and he's hammered as he throws. Ball deflected up in the air and brought down, I think, by the Wolfpack. Was it caught by the receiver after it was deflected?
Yeah, I do not know. I was looking at the quarterback to see if there might be a flag on that play, but
it was caught by the receiver after a double deflection. Look up there on the scoreboard there, Doc.
Yep.
Absolutely. Deflected twice by the Wolfpack and then brought in by FE.
Yeah, very, very, very fortunate series of events and bounces for the Titans to start the second half.
Gain of 10 after that crazy play, and it's 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Titans. Town in the shotgun, 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Running back next to him. There's the snap. He's back to pass, looking left. He fires. He has a man, but the ball is dropped. Would have been a gain of 8, but dropped at the last second as the hit came in. And credit to Bryce Hinsdale for the big footsteps.
Well, a definite change in offensive strategy for FE. 2 plays, 2 passes. Certainly appeared to me to be a rushing-oriented team, but down by 2 scores, they're going to try to do something different here. And to start the second half, they've thrown the ball twice, and I imagine we're going to see the ball in the air a lot here in the second half.
2nd and 10. They now have 1 wide receiver to the right, 1 to the left, 2 tight ends, and a running back. Town in the shotgun, a handoff to the right side. Oh, he's going to keep it himself up the middle, and he's up to the 30 and brought down there. Gain of 5 on the play for Isaac Town.
Yeah, Town made a nice fake to Slavinsky there. You certainly look like Slavinsky could have had the ball, but probably was kind of a modified RPO type of thing, and Town thought his best option was to keep it, and he did gain 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5, early and important defensive play here in the second half.
Jordan Mescal there for the tackle, but do you know who came in and finished the tackle off? It was Bryce Hinsdale from the cornerback position.
Nice.
Making a tackle at the center of the field.
Looking for some contact.
3rd and 5 for the Titans. Town in the shotgun. He's got a bunch formation to the right. There's the snap. He's going to run towards the bunch. He's going to try to run behind it. He gets to the corner, but he's hit there at the 30-yard line and brought down. The Wolfpack all over that quarterback run. And I'm trying to see. Looks like Dalton Richter.
Dalton Richter came up from his defensive back position. Just see where Oh, that wasn't even close. I thought he had gained 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Gain of nothing.
Get one, maybe a foot. Yes, Richter made a great play. A solid, sure tackle. Slavinsky should have made the block. I mean, Town was going to run that little quarterback sweep with Slavinsky leading him, and Richter just knifed in behind him and was able to make a solid, sure tackle.
4th and 4 for the Titans from the 31. They'll punt. Town's kick is up, but it's sky high. And it's going to be fair caught by the Wolfpack at the 41. He dropped the ball, but then they fell on it up at the 44. And that might have been fair catch interference had he actually fumbled that and lost it, because the defender was right in his face.
Yep, very possible. But
recovered by Carter Brink after Hinsdale's fumble.
Hey, a great defensive stand on the part of the Wolfpack to start the second half. Looking to gain some momentum. Franklinville, Ellicottville coming out of the locker room receiving that second half kickoff, but there was nothing to be had. The Wolfpack defense stands stout again.
1st and 10 for the Pack at the 44-yard line. 9:38 to play in the third quarter, and a 14-0 CSP lead. The FE Titan defense going to have to make a stand here if they want a shot at getting back in this one. They cannot let CSP march down the field on them. Catney's under center, 3 backs in the backfield, assuming they're going to shift the formation, and now they do. He'll go to the shotgun. 1 back now. There's the snap. He looks to throw. He's looking left. He's going to fire one up deep to the left side. He's got Bryce Hinsdale, and he hits him in the hands, but was he out of bounds?
Had to be out of bounds.
The official says he was, and Bryce was celebrating the catch already with his teammates.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch that replay up on the big screen, Doc.
I think it was out of bounds.
I'm pretty sure he was out too, but it was a heck of a throw there from Tate Catney's. Watching the replay now, they've just brought it up on the big screen. Tate's big throw all the way down to the 20-yard line, but yes, Bryce's body's out of bounds. Only 1 foot came down right on the line, not even really in bounds, so not enough to give him the reception. 2nd and 10 for the Wolfpack. Catney's in the shotgun, 3 wide to the right. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Colin Ryan. Colin breaks 1 tackle and plunges up to the 49-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play for Ryan. Colin Ryan continues the hard running, Doc.
Yeah, for sure. He's had a whale of a ball game on both sides of the ball.
He makes it 3rd and manageable for the Wolfpack as it's 3rd and 5 at the 49. 9:10 to play in the third quarter. Catney's in the shotgun, 2 wide to both sides, and Ryan next to him. Now they'll send Hinsdale from left to right. There's the snap. It's a quarterback keeper right up the middle. He's up to the 45, up to the 43 where he finally goes down. That's going to be enough for a CSP first down, and a great quarterback design run there by Ty Harper.
Yeah, for sure. And whenever you run the quarterback and you have that extra blocker, that means an awful lot. And Tate is a nice runner as it is, but when you give him that extra block, many times just enough to create a crease, and it made a solid 7 or 8 yard gain on the play and a first down.
Handoff to the left side, and he's going to get up to the 40, up to the 38-yard line. That was Travis Owens.
Yeah, that was a well-earned 3 or 4 yards on the play. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, but was able to break that first tackle and made a nice, solid 5-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, good run there by Travis Owens. So we said he only got a few touches in the first half. Now he's getting some here. And it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Wolfpack at the Titan 38. Right now there's 3 backs in the backfield with Catney's under center, and it's a handoff to the left side to Owens. And he plunges forward for 3 more before being brought down at the 35.5-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of humanity on that play. We had, as you called, had 3 backs. The first 2 backs went into the hole with leading Travis Owens, but so many people, not a lot of room to maneuver. Short gain on the play, 3rd and 3.
2 backs in the backfield now. Catney's under center. Wide receiver to each side. There's the snap. They fake a fullback dive and give it to the left side. And it's going to be very close to a CSP first down. Sawyer Whitney on the carry.
Yeah, what a nice spot for the freshman.
And it was a first down.
Yeah, he did get it. Yep, I thought he was going to be just short, but a favorable spot. We'll take it. Sawyer Whitney, just a freshman, a really nice opportunity for him to come in and play and contribute on a senior-dominated team. I think we have 20 or 21 seniors on this team, for crying out loud. But the freshman comes in and is able to contribute and not feel a ton of pressure like he has to be the go-to guy. Nice situation.
Catney's under center, 2 backs behind him. Two tight ends on this play. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls hard to the right. There's the throw. He has Brink, and he just overthrows Brink at the 10.
Yeah, he was open too. Yep.
And that's that same play they scored the touchdown on earlier in the game.
Yep, I believe it was. Tate was under pressure a little bit, made it a little tough for him to get his feet set and throw the ball. But really nice drive by CSP so far here. Their first possession of the second half. It's going to be 3rd and 10, but again,
second and 10.
A 2nd and 10. That's even better. I'm sure we're in 4-down territory.
2nd and 10 at the FE 32. Catney's in the shotgun with one running back with him, 2 wide to each side. There's the snap, and he's going to give it to Colin Ryan up the middle. Colin up to the 30, up to the 25, and he's hit there. Big hit, but a gain of 7 for Colin Ryan.
Well, I'm glad he was able to hang on to that ball. Number 12, Isaac Town, really is a very, very good football player. Obviously the quarterback for the Titans on offense, but he came up from his defensive back position and just laid a big hit on the Wolfpack ball carrier. Very fortunate we hung on to the ball.
Town trying to do everything he can to keep his Titans in this one, but it's 3rd and 3 for the Wolfpack at the Titan 25. Catney's in the shotgun, 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Now he brings a receiver in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. He'll run it himself. He's up to the 20-yard line, and he's going to be brought down there by Isaac Town.
It's enough for another first down, though.
That will get them 1st and 10 at the 20. The Wolfpack enter the red zone for the 3rd time today.
Hey, what a terrific, solid, methodical drive the Wolfpack has put together here on their first possession of the second half. If they can sneak in with a score here, 3 touchdown lead, pretty formidable, pretty tough to come back from that.
A clock eater, too, Doc, as they're reaching
sure.
3 minutes of clock time ate up so far on this drive. Catney's in the shotgun with 3 backs in the backfield. They'll shift the formation now, and they'll go to 2 wide to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 to the left. There's the snap. He looks to throw, looking left. Now he turns to his right. He has a man in the end zone. He hits him in the hands, and he drops it. Incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Great throw by Tate Catney's.
That was a great throw.
He hit him in the hands, right where he wanted the ball, just out in front of the defender, but maybe just a hair too far for the receiver to hold on.
Yeah, that was a great throw. I mean, that coulda, woulda, shoulda been a touchdown, and that's why they're kids, and that's why they're playing in the D's. It isn't going to be perfect, but certainly would have loved to have had that one.
I think that was Carter Brink who dropped the ball. It was, and 2nd and 10 now for the Wolfpack, and I think Tate's fired up. Did you see the emphasis of the motion there?
Yep.
He's got a lot of emphasis on things he's doing right now. There's the snap. He looks to throw. Now he's under pressure. He's rolling to his right. He gets away from the man. He fires one up. He has a man in the end zone, and he overthrows his receiver by about 3 steps. 3rd and 10 for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, now he had an opportunity there to be a lot more patient with that throw than what he was. He was flushed out of the pocket, but once he beat the defensive end in the contain, he had plenty of room to roll out further or even tuck the ball and run. But he elected the pass, and the ball falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10, again in 4-down territory from the 20-yard line.
3rd and 10 at the 20. 14-0 lead. 5:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. 2 wide to each side. Catney's in the shotgun with Ryan next to him. There's the snap. It's a quarterback run right back up the middle. He's up to the 15. He gets tripped up at about the 12-yard line. He says he had a first down, but he did not. He still needed 3 more yards.
Nice play by number 26, Caden Bish, really prevented Tate from scoring. That was the last line of defense. But, yeah, he was close to the first down, but not that close. It's going to be 4th and a long 1 or a short 2.
He gets a favorable spot. I thought he was about a yard shorter than that.
Yeah.
But they'll call it 4th and 2 officially at the 12-yard line. Wolfpack offense break their huddle, and here we go, a big 4th down for the FE defense.
Yeah, is there thought to kick this? We're on the 12-yard line. That'd only be a 29-yard field goal.
Catney's under center. It's a quarterback sneak, and he plunges past the 10.
Lot.
He's got the first down and more, up to about the 8-yard line for the Wolfpack. Big quarterback sneak there.
Huge, and the right call. Obviously the right call when it works, but the Wolfpack version of the tush push, again, Tate's a big, strong runner. He gets a little bit of push from behind, and he is always going to get 1 or 2 yards on that quarterback sneak. Yeah. And I believe we have a timeout. The Titans can feel this game slipping away from them.
And I got to say on that quarterback sneak, Doc, the thing that stood out to me was the center, Colton Rhodes. He took on a defensive tackle and a linebacker and push them out of the way to make that hole for Tate Catney's to run for the first down. Great effort there by Colton Rhodes.
Well, he's had a great game this week, and CSP's definitely the momentum of the game is in our corner. We're up 2 scores as it is. We're knocking on the door for a third score. We've used up a ton of time here in the third quarter on this drive, even with a couple of incompleted passes as well. But really, CSP football at its finest. We punch this in. It's going to be a really tough row to hoe for the Titans to come back.
Yeah, 4:49 to play in the third quarter. That makes this a 4-minute and 20-something second drive so far for the Wolfpack. Very nice. First and goal from the 9. And the teams are back to the field, and Catney is under center with 2 backs behind him. There's the snap, a give to the left side to Travis Owens. He gets to the corner and plunges forward for a gain of about 2 on the play before getting brought down.
Yeah, he needed to take that to the inside. I believe that the hole was created like over the left guard, and he ended up making it a outside the left tackle run. Still gained a couple on the play, and it is second and goal from the... Is that the 7? 7 or 8?
Yeah,
so,
7. Carter Smith and Caden Bish on the tackle for Franklinville Ellicottville did a very good job of holding that edge and not letting Owens get to the edge and go to the corner of the end zone. Back now, Wolfpack in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Looking left. He fires. He hits Hinsdale, and that is a Wolfpack touchdown. 7-yard touchdown.
7 is our lucky number.
Tate to
Bryce.
And how about another 7-yard touchdown?
7 is the lucky number, that's for sure. Bryce has had a really good game. Had the big interception in the first half. He's had a couple critical receptions on the game, and certainly the touchdown is great. And now he's going to try for his 3rd consecutive kick.
A 5-minute drive for the Wolfpack on their first possession of the second half. Takes us down to 4:05 to play in the third quarter and a 20-0 lead. Getting ready for the extra point now. Barmore snap. Catney's hold, and there goes Hinsdale's kick. It is no good.
Really? God, that was the best one I thought he hit square.
From where we're sitting at the 43-yard line of the other side of the field, it looks wonderful, but apparently it was not. So 20-0 will remain the score. We're going to send you to a quick word from our sponsors.
Wolfpack football on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream is provided in part by Necker's Company General Store, providing Clymer with groceries, apparel, gift items, and so much more for over 100 years. The Channel 98.9 sports stream thanks Necker's Company General Store for their support.
Jack Sports Images is a supporter of CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream, providing photography for sporting events, competitions, and social media support. Images from select CSP football matchups and the complete photo gallery are available at jacsportsimages.com.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. 4:05 to play in the third quarter here of the Class D Section 6 championship game. The Wolfpack leading 20-0 against the Franklinville Ellicottville Titans. Wolfpack just scored a touchdown after a long 5-minute drive, and here comes Hinsdale's kickoff, a booming kick. It's going to be fielded around it goes right past the defender and into the end zone.
Yeah, very fortunate that ball bounced in the end zone. That could have nestled around the 1 or the 2, and they really would have been in a pickle. But the Titans are in a big enough pickle as it is because the CSP defense has been stifling so far. The Titans are down by 3 scores, and it's really going to be a tough comeback for them.
The Wolfpack has looked really like their offense is just methodical since they finally broke through and scored on that first possession. It was their 4th possession of the game. And then ever since then,
started slow.
Yeah, they've been on the money. Titans break their huddle and come out with you're gonna have a bunch to the right, one wide receiver all the way over to the left by himself. There's the snap. Town looks right. Now he looks left. He's hammered.
Oh, your man.
And Colton Rhodes just blew that up.
Just obliterated that quarterback.
Wow.
Yeah, he has had a great game. Great game defensively, and he is one happy number 77.
Great play there by Colton Rhodes. That sack is going to result in a 8-yard loss for the Titans. That means it's 2nd and 18 at their own 12-yard line.
But you could see Towns' eyes from here. I mean, he was looking left, and when that receiver wasn't open, he looked back to the right. And as soon as he looked back to the right, number 77 was in his face and pancaked the quarterback. What a great play from Colton Rhodes.
3 wide to the right. Town in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's back to throw. Looking left, he fires one up and overthrows his receiver closer to being intercepted than being caught, and it'll be 3rd down and 18.
Well, this is really going to be a tough comeback for the Titans. They are primarily a running team, and they would use the run to set up an occasional pass. But when they have to start to go to the rushing attack to primarily and when they have to go away from the rushing attack and start to throw the ball primarily when they're down by 3 scores. It's just something they're not comfortable doing, and it does allow the CSP defenders to pin their ears back and put pressure on the quarterback. And it's going to be a long quarter plus for Franklinville.
3rd and 18 at their own 12-yard line. 3:11 to play in the 3rd quarter. Town in the shotgun, 3 wide to the right. He hands it off to Slavinsky up the middle. Slavinsky gets past the initial line of scrimmage up to the 20, and he's brought down there by the Wolfpack. And going to be a gain of about 9, but it's only going to take them back to 4th and 8.
Yeah, that was just
Cam Einink on the tackle.
Yeah, I mean they were not going to run a draw play for 18 yards. CSP had loosened up their linebackers and their defensive backs, and were more than happy to give up 8 or 9 yards. It was almost waving the white flag.
The draw play is not a terrible call there to give your punter some room, but their punter hasn't been very successful today.
Right.
2:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. 20-0 CSP. And it's 4th and 7 for Franklinville Ellicottville. Here's the punt from Town. He skies one, and it's going to be fielded by the Wolfpack at midfield. He's up to the 40. It's Bryce Hinsdale. He's up to the 35. He turns the corner, and he finally gets dragged down there at the 34-yard line. He almost broke that for a touchdown.
Yeah, for sure. And I thought we were going to have our 3rd face mask there. Maybe the guy had the inside of his shoulder pad or something, but with the way he tossed Bryce to the side, I thought that he might have got part of his ear hole or the face mask, but which would have been the same.
With that abrupt of a stop, Doc,
right.
Lucky he held onto the football.
Yeah, exactly. But really nice punt return. Bryce Hinsdale's had a really fine game defensively, offensively, and in the special teams. So, good job, Bryce. But let's see if we can get our fourth score.
Catney's under center. He's going to look to his right and then run himself up the middle, and he gets up to the 30-yard line, gain of 4 on the play. That was not supposed to be a run, I don't think. I think it was going to be a wide receiver screen, but it was well covered by Franklinville Ellicottville.
Yeah, that was a very odd play. Improvise 4 yards on 1st down, definitely in 4-down territory. Momentum is certainly on the Wolfpack side.
Pitch to the left side is Travis Owens. He gets to the numbers. Now he turns it upfield. He's to the 30, to the 25, running over 3 FE Titans, and he gets down to about the 22, 23-yard line, and it's going to be I think that is going to be a CSP first down.
Close.
See where the spot is. He's very close to the 1st down. I think he got it.
I think he did too. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Great run.
Yeah, it was a great run. I'm going to give the kid credit because I didn't like how that play was developing. Running a student body sweep to the left, he was bellying back, and usually that gives the defense plenty of time to respond, but not so. The kid made the right choice, made a great run, and 1st and 10 Wolfpack.
Catney's under center, handoff to the left side. And the Wolfpack are going to plunge forward up to the 20 before they're tackled. Gain of 4 on the play. I think that was Sawyer Whitney. We'll see if he comes off the bottom of that pile. It was Sawyer Whitney.
It was, yeah. Hey, I tell you, the Titan defensive line is tuckered out. I mean, I do not have the time of possession or the number of plays, but CSP is certainly dominating play, and those kids are just plumb tuckered out.
Now Catney's setting up the team. He'll go under center. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. It's 2nd and 5. There's the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw downfield. He's being chased. He fires one up in the end zone, and just out of reach for Bryce Hinsdale. He threw that one out of bounds. Bryce couldn't get to it. and that will be third down.
Yeah, Bryce was really well covered on that play, and the big thing now is not to make a big mistake. And to Tate's credit, he made a great choice. It's time to go to third down rather than try to do something heroic on second down and possibly fumble the ball or throw an interception. So great choice on the part of Tate, and we live to fight another day. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 at the FE19. They go 2 wide to each side, running back next to Catney's in the shotgun. There's the snap, a high one, but he reels it in. He's going to run it himself up the middle. He turns to the right, 15, 10, 5. Tate Catney's in for the touchdown. A 19-yard Tate Catney's touchdown.
Well, for the first time, we don't have a 7-yard touchdown play, but I'll take the 19-yard run for Tate Catney's.
26-0 CSP here in the Section 6 Class D championship game. And it's starting to run out of time for the Titans as they're down to 34 seconds here in the third quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's been a great second and third quarter for CSP. Other than a scoreless first quarter, we kind of were spinning our wheels offensively in particular. We played great defense in that first quarter, but the second and third quarters have been all CSP and has resulted in this lead, which is 26 or...
There's the snap. The kick is up. And make
27.
it 27, Doc.
There we go. Yeah.
And, looking ahead to our Crotty Chevrolet player of the game, it's going to be hard to convince me to be anyone but Tate Catney's. He's got 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns so far in this one.
Yeah, that's great. And I'm going to throw Bryce into the mix as well. He's had a couple key receptions on offense, had the big interception on defense when the game was still in hand, and as kicked the ball really well. He's 3 out of 4
That's
on extra points,
yeah.
And so you can't go wrong picking any of these kids. But maybe Bryce and Tate would be considered to be co-players of the game.
Yeah,
but,
let's keep them both on the list for right now. We still got another quarter and 34 seconds to play.
Yep. We'll see what the fourth quarter brings.
So with a 4-score lead now, as the third quarter is down to 34 seconds to play, it's 27-0 Wolfpack. The Titans, they're going to have to make things happen pretty quickly if they want any shot at this one.
Can't do it. They just do not have it. They just don't have it in their offensive arsenal, and the defense is just plumb tuckered out from the pummeling that the CSP offensive line is putting them through.
Hinsdale's kick is away, fielded at the 5, up to the 10, the 15, the 20, and he gets up to the 25 when the Wolfpack take him down there. Tons of guys in on that tackle, but led by Jordan Mescal. And here comes that Wolfpack defense that has been dialing up the pressure on Isaac Town the last couple possessions. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Titans. And this is going to be a big drive for the Titans here, because if they can't make anything happen on this drive, you might start saying the clock's run out on them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, CSP is just going to keep rushing the football, and the clock is going to continue to run. So CSP is looking really good, 27-0 here at the end of the third quarter.
Town in the shotgun, bunch to the right. He's looking to throw to his right. Now he's being chased out of the pocket. He fires it, and he fired it to a receiver, but I believe the receiver was out of bounds.
Nope, he caught it.
They're going to say he caught that up at the 27, gain of 3 on the play.
Yep, and Colton Rhodes put really nice pressure on the quarterback, flushed him out of the pocket, and we have a nice defensive play by number 54, Brian Gomez. Called his name a lot here today too.
Excellent defensive effort by Brian Gomez today. And it's 2nd and 8 for the Titans at the 29-yard line. 20 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Titans break their huddle 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. And Town in the shotgun with the running back next to him. There's the snap. Town looking to his left. Big time pressure coming. He escapes it. He's running to his left. He's still looking downfield. Town still running. He fires the ball up. He has a receiver, and it's dropped at the 45-yard line, incomplete. And, man, Town made that happen because the Wolfpack were all over him.
Yeah, for sure. 4-man rush, got plenty of pressure on him. Bleacha was the intended receiver, but CSP has just loosened up their linebackers, loosened up their defensive backs. Pretty much know that the Titans are going to have to throw the ball, and the 4-man rush was plenty to create pressure for Town, and it's just really a tough scenario for the Titans.
3rd and 6 at the 29. 10 seconds left in the third quarter now. And this time, Towns in the shotgun with a bunch to the right, 3 wide receivers. He drops back, looks to his right, pump fakes. Now he's going to fire one up, and he throws it right to a Wolfpack player at midfield. It's intercepted. Is that Dalton Richter?
Yeah, that's that 18 or 16 or 10 number that I can't tell.
It is.
I believe it's 18.
Yeah, Dalton Richter with the interception at the 50-yard line, and that, with 3 seconds left in the third quarter, gives the ball back to the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and again, this whole half has been played in the Titan half of the field. The ball's on the 50-yard line right now. So, it's just, Richter made a great play. I did not see who the Wolfpack defender was that put pressure on Town, but Town had to throw that ball, a good count or two before he wanted to, and did not get off a good pass. And he's not a great passer. He just is not a great passer. Adequate, but not great. And it really is a difficult scenario for them, if not impossible.
The good pressure on that one came from Andrew Spiesman.
Nice.
And Catney's under center, handoff to the left side. It's Travis Owens. He's to the 50 and up. He breaks 1 tackle and now goes down at the 48. Going to be a gain of about 1 on the play, maybe 2.
Well, and that brings the third quarter to an end.
And after 3, here in the Section 6 Class D championship game, it's Franklinville Ellicottville 0, CSP 27. We're going to send you to a word from our sponsors.
Support for CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is provided in part by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Your local Napa store stocks auto parts, tools and equipment, and other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farming equipment. Located at 955 North Center Street and NapaOnline.com. The Corry Federal Credit Union is the platinum sponsor of CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream. The Corry Federal Credit Union would like to wish the Wolfpack the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial and banking services for you and your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartanburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks the Corry Federal Credit Union, a not-for-profit organization, for their support of CSP Wolfpack football play-by-play.
Welcome back into the 98.9 Sports Stream. Josh Hosier alongside Doc Deuink here at Highmark Stadium for the Section 6 Class D championship game. The Wolfpack up 27-0 at the start of the fourth quarter, and it's their ball, 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line of the Titans. Wolfpack break their huddle, and currently Catneys is under center with 3 backs in the backfield, and they will snap it like that. It's a dive play, and Alex Barmore has the carry, gain of about 3 for Alex.
Yeah, we've seen Barmore lined up in the backfield 3 or 4 times and had a couple 3 rushing attempts out of that formation.
And gain of 3, so that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Wolfpack, and more importantly, get that clock rolling here in the fourth quarter. 27-0. The Wolfpack did all their scoring in the second and third quarters, and we'll see what happens as this thing plays out. Catneys breaks the huddle. He's going to be in the shotgun with 1 running back, 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Now they'll motion a guy across the formation, so it's 2 on both sides. He drops back to pass looking right. Now he takes off running to his right. He's got the corner. He may get to the edge, and he does. He's up to the 40, the 30. Well,
nice choice.
He gets the first down up to about the 37-yard line and runs out of bounds.
Nice choice. Why take the hit? That's just really a smart decision on the part of Tate. Was not a design quarterback run, but a very, very mobile quarterback. Was flushed out of the pocket. Was forced to run down the near sideline here. But rather than absorb a blow and risk an injury, he scampers out of bounds. Plenty of yardage for the first down, which was most critical.
Colin Mooney was the one giving chase for Franklinville Ellicottville, but could not get to him in time. So the Wolfpack get a first down now at the 37-yard line of the Titans. There's a snap, a pitch to the left side. It's Sawyer Whitney. He gets to the edge. He gets past one man. Now he's up to about the 32-yard line, and they'll bring him down there. A gain of about 5 for Sawyer on the play.
Yep, 2 criteria rushing the football. Number 1 is hang on to it, and number 2 is stay in bounds. So Sawyer did exactly both of those things and gained 5 yards, 4 yards on the play to boot. So nice job, Sawyer Whitney.
Sawyer showing off his elusiveness on that. They had him behind the line of scrimmage, and he somehow danced free to make that a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, kid's got quick feet. Just a freshman.
Clock ticking down to 10:30 to play in this one. The Wolfpack continue to eat up the clock as it's 2nd and 5 for them at the Titan 33. Catney's under center. There's a snap. Handoff up the middle to Owens. Owens plunging forward up to the 30, up to the 29-yard line before they bring him down. Going to be a gain of about 3 for Owens and bring up 3rd and short for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and a shout out to the CSP Wolfpack JV football team, undefeated on the season. I had the pleasure of seeing, I think, every single one of those games, and they do not have any superstars on that team, but they have a collection of really fine athletes and really good football players that really play together as a group. So, we lose 20 or 21 seniors off this team. We may not be quite as strong, but that next year. But coming up, the CSP Wolfpack JVs coming off an undefeated football season this year. Definitely something to look forward to.
Catney's under center, handoff to the left side. That's Owens. He plunges forward. He's got the first down and more, and they finally bring him down up at the 21-yard line.
Boy, that was...
And a big CSP first down there for Travis Owens.
Yeah, that was a strong run. I just love it when he squares up his shoulders to the line of scrimmage. He's a big, strong running back as it is, and squares up those shoulder pads and was able to squirt through a hole for a solid 6 or 7 yard gain. Most importantly, 1st and 10 Wolfpack from the 21-yard line, marching for another score.
27-0 lead for the Wolfpack, 9:20 to play in this one. And they are, as you said, Doc, driving right down the field again. There's a snap, a pitch to the right side. It's Whitney. He gets to the 20, and he's going to be hit there and brought down at the 19-yard line, gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, and again, hang on to the ball and stay in bounds. Definitely 4-down territory unless we happen to go to a Bryce Hinsdale field goal. That would be another arsenal, another gun in our arsenal to try out as well. But really, really nice second half on the part of the Wolfpack, offensively and defensively.
Now, Doc, you mentioned how good the JV team played this year. The modified team went 5-2 with only losing to the Faulkner, Cassadaga Valley, Maple Grove Herd, and to one of the Jamestown schools.
Nice.
They had a very nice season as well.
Nice.
Behind some really strong running from Dylan Kreiner. There's the snap, a high one, but they field it, and it's going to be a quarterback run to the left side, and Tate takes off down to the 10. That should be enough for another CSP first down. That was a mistake.
That was absolutely. That's part of being a senior quarterback. There was a definite muff on the exchange between Tate and Owens, and Tate was able to hang on to the ball and not only hang on to it and retain possession, but gain 5 or 6 yards on the play. And I think it's 1st and goal from the 10.
1st and goal from the 10 is correct, Doc, with 8 minutes to play in this one. They've already ate up 4 minutes of the fourth quarter on this drive. And Tate will be under center. 2 backs in the backfield, tight end to the right. There's the snap, the give to the left. Owens turns it towards the sideline. He now drives contact at the 8 and falls forward to about the 6. Gain of about, we'll say 3 on the play for Travis Owens.
A tough 3, but again, he squared his shoulders to the line of scrimmage, hung onto the ball, stayed in bounds. The clock continues to tick, and CSP is knocking on the door for another score.
2nd and goal from the 7 for the Wolfpack, leading 27-0 here in the Section 6 Class D championship game.
Boy, the Titan defense, them guys are just tuckered, hands on their hips. It's just a tough scenario for them, and they've played hard, but this game is an eventuality.
Catney's under center, 2 backs behind him. There's the snap, a handoff up the middle to Owens. Owens to the 5, to the 3, down to the 1, where he finally stopped just short of the end zone. And he really wanted that touchdown to Travis Owens.
Nope, and he didn't get there. I don't know where they're going to mark him, but it certainly has got to be
right at the
a long
yep.
one. Yeah, that's even favorable. But it's going to be 2nd down, 3rd down. Third down goal from the 1. We certainly are going to score on this play or the next play. Just a dominating effort on the part of the Wolfpack.
3 backs in the backfield again as Barmore is there with Owens and Colin Ryan.
Yeah, Owens deserves this one.
There's the snap, the give to Owens, and he plunges in for the CSP touchdown.
Yep, he deserved that touchdown. He was the primary ball carrier on that drive, and Travis Owens just a great job hanging on to that football, running hard against a softened, weakened Titan defense.
33-0 with 6:19 to play. The Wolfpack has dominated since the opening quarter. Getting ready for the extra point attempt from Bryce Hinsdale. And now it seems to think that we're counting down to a championship here for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, for sure. there's just no scenario that FE can come back in this game.
Extra point is up, and it is no good again. So the score 33-0 with 6:19 to play in the fourth quarter. Here's another word from our sponsor on the 98.9 Sports Stream.
CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is powered by Lictus Oil and Propane and Climber. Family-owned Lictus Oil and Propane continues to supply liquids and fluids for agriculture, industry, and homeowners. Heating oil and propane services and off-and-on diesel fuel services are also offered. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks Lictus Oil and Propane for being a major sponsor of CSP Sports.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium, the Class D Section 6 championship game. Wolfpack leading the Franklinville-Ellicottville Titans 33-0. CSP fans, I think it's time you can start to make your plans for next Friday night at Brockport, where the Far West Regionals will take place between the Wolfpack and the winner of Section 5's championship game on Saturday.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. It's nice that Brockport offers the facility, but going from your sectional finals at Highmark Stadium to the Far West Regionals at Brockport, a little bit of a downer, but certainly important to be in that game and looking forward to watching it.
Hinsdale's kick is away, takes a bounce at the 12, fielded at the 5. Here come the Wolfpack, the running backs up to the 10. He gets hit at the 8-yard line, the 13-yard line and brought down. And initially I thought there was a face mask, but no flag.
Right. Yeah, and I think he got his jersey. I mean, it was an awkward twist to the ball carrier, but no flag on the play. And, again, I think this is the third consecutive kickoff that they've been at the 15 or inside the 15. Just horrible field position for Franklinville-Ellicottville the entire half.
Absolutely. The Wolfpack special teams, again, being very special in this game, just like they were in the Gowanda Pine Valley game. Their defense will have another chance as there's 6:12 to play in this one, leading 33-0. And FE will start at their own 15. Heavy formation for the Titans. There's the snap, a handoff to the right side. Slavinsky, he gets up to the 20, and he's brought down at the 21. And now maybe a change back to that running game, knowing that this thing's over.
Sure. I mean, they're just thinking about getting out of Dodge in one piece, I think. That there's just no scenario that they can score 4 or 5 touchdowns in less than a quarter. They just don't. They throw the ball adequately, but not that well. Rushing-oriented team. CSP, the biggest problem is the CSP defense. They're playing with energy and vengefulness, and just really have had a terrific game.
That last CSP possession took up 6 minutes and 12 seconds.
Nice.
Eating up half of the fourth quarter. There's the snap. Handoff to, nope, it's a quarterback keeper up the middle. Town gets the first down and more, and he's going to get all the way up to the 34-yard line. Gain of 10 for Isaac Town.
Yep, he has not given up. More power, a lot of credit to the kid. He's just really a nice player in the D's on both sides of the ball. He's a senior. This is going to be his finale and his swan song, and he wants to go out with max effort, and he's leaving everything on the field, and he certainly is. But part of it is that the CSP defense is starting to sprinkle in a number of twos. I'd say probably half the kids are twos, and so makes it a little easier treading against the twos than all the ones.
Absolutely. Town under center, 2 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. He gives it to the right side to Slavinsky. Slavinsky up to the 40, and he's hit there and brought doon at about he's still moving.
He's still going.
Slavinsky initially hit at the 40, and he powers his way all the way to the 48.5-yard line. That'll be another FE first down.
Yeah, he is a solid kid. He's got to weigh a couple hundred pounds.
Slavinsky also a senior, so this is his last game.
Yep.
And those guys are definitely not going to go out without a fight.
Right. Well, and the outcome of the game is complete. But those kids played hard. They had a great season. They played us very competitively at Franklinville. They certainly did a number on Randolph last week, which is always something, as Slavinsky runs down the far sideline.
Savitsky for 20-25. He's down to the 10 and brought down at about the 8-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 42 for Slavinsky, the biggest gain of the game for Franklinville-Ellicottville. That first down will put them in the red zone for the first time today.
Yeah, and I give Coach Harper a lot of credit. Given the twos, and this is a majority of the twos on defense right now, so Town and Slavinsky are having a lot easier go of it than the ones. But, those kids the twos put in time in practice. They are an important part of the team and certainly deserve to play as well here at Highmark.
Slavinsky to the left side, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Franklinville, Ellicottville. And they will put some points on the board here and at least have something to show for themselves after this one.
Yeah, for sure. Whether you win the game, 33 to 6 or 8 or whatever, or pitch the shutout. It's always nice to get the shutout. But again, Coach Harper gets a lot of credit for playing the other kids, and it's just a little easier going for the FE offense.
Well, and I'll say this about Class D, and this isn't just about Ty Harper, but he's a great representative of these coaches in Class D. These guys aren't out here to beat the crap out of each other. They're out here to be successful, prove that they won the game, and then move on. And there's no intention to embarrass anyone else. Titans will go for 2 here. There's the snap. It's Town running to the left, and he's going to be in for the 2-point conversion.
That's not me.
Somebody's alarm was going off.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, probably my heart monitor or something. This isn't that exciting of a game. I shouldn't be having palpitations at this point in time.
3:51 to play in the fourth quarter. 33-6 or 33-8. The Wolfpack lead the Titans, and it'll be interesting to see if we see Tate Katney's come back out here with the offense.
Yeah, that would be a time that I would rest Tate. The scenario being if you leave him in the game and he ends up spraining his ankle and can't play next week, that would be a bad decision. So, yes, I would think, is it Carson White as the backup?
Carson.
This would be a great time to get him some snaps here at Highmark, and, we'll find out shortly if that's indeed the case after the kick.
The kickoff team doesn't necessarily have a second string in the kick receiving team, so the kick receiving team is mostly starters out there. You see Barmore and Hinsdale and Brink as they get set to receive this kick. And you have to assume it's going to be an onside attempt from Franklinville, Ellicottville. They have the hands team, so to speak, out there. Cameron Einink and a few other guys who can actually get a hold of that football.
Well, that would be the hope.
And we're about ready for the kickoff now with 3:51 to play in the fourth quarter and a 33-8 lead for the Wolfpack. And it's going to be a deep kick from Franklinville, Ellicottville. Oh, and kind of caught everybody off guard over the return man's head. That's Brink, and he'll go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yep, made a good choice by letting that ball bounce into the end zone. But, I just, I was concerned about this game. Franklinville, Ellicottville was playing better at the end of the year, as witnessed by losing to Randolph and then beating Randolph handily last week. We seem to be stumbling a little bit. The Wilson game, 17-15 against one of the weaker teams in the D's. Certainly had our troubles in the first half last week against Coanda Pine Valley, so thought we might be a little bit on the downturn, but not the case. This has been all after the first quarter, scoreless first quarter. It's been all CSP, and really have played a terrific game in all 3 phases.
Wolfpack breaking their huddle.
And that is Carson White.
Carson White at quarterback, and he'll be under center with 2 backs behind him. There's the snap, a handoff to the left side. Gain of 1 or 2 on the play, and I'm not sure who the tailback was. I think they made a substitution there as well.
Yep, they did. Little guy.
Still haven't seen who it is.
Yeah, well, no, and his number is sideways, so I have enough trouble with the numbers as it is, much less not being able to see them at all. But, again, we talked about it early on that everybody's going to remember being at Highmark Stadium. What a highlight of your high school football career to play, where the Bills are going to be playing essentially every other weekend. Just a great experience, and CSP has certainly came to play today.
White under center, 2nd and 9 for the Pack. There's the snap, handoff to the right side, and that one's going to get broke open up to the 25, the 30, up to the 35.
Stay in bounds.
And he's going to stay in bounds, take the hit, and go down at about the 42-yard line.
Yep.
Let's see who that was.
5 or 15. Looks like
it's 15, so it's Sawyer Whitney.
Yep, nice.
Good
nice
hard
job,
run there by Sawyer.
Absolutely. He made the corner, put his foot down, cut the run back up the field, and just excellent.
Smart football by Sawyer, keeping that thing moving and keeping the clock running. It drops down under 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play as we are 2 minutes and 35 seconds away now from crowning CSP as Section 6 Class D champion.
And well-deserved, too. I mean, there was no doubt about who the better team was here today. First quarter was scoreless, and after that it's been all CSP.
2:20 to play now. White under center, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left. 1st and 10 at the 43. There's the snap. He'll hand it off to the left side. It's Whitney. Whitney up to the 45. He's got some room. The 50, the 45, the 40, and he's finally brought down at the 38-yard line. Sawyer Whitney is putting on a late show for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and actually, I think that is Lincoln Gibbs, number 32. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
On that carry was Lincoln Gibbs?
Yes. Yep. It was.
All right. Great to see Lincoln Gibbs, the junior, getting a big carry there for the Wolfpack.
Absolutely.
And there I see senior Colton Rhodes coming off the field.
I think he's happy.
He's just been subbed out, and that's a crazy feeling as a senior to be subbed out, Section 6 champion at Highmark Stadium.
Just great stuff.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Waiting for the snap. White under center. There it is. Handoff to the right side. And more room again, up to the 30, up to the 25.
That's Gibbs
Another
again.
First down, and Lincoln Gibbs is running hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a Titan down. He is, number one, he's plumb tuckered, but number two, I do think he's hurt. But,
seeing Lincoln Gibbs run the ball like that, knowing you have Sawyer Whitney, but also knowing Cameron Eining's a running back too.
Yeah.
And he runs the ball hard. There's definitely some talent coming for the Wolfpack. You're losing 20 seniors. That's a weird situation to have that many, and certainly going to be a lot to overcome. But don't expect this team to be completely out of it. They're not going to be.
Oh, for sure. I think we will be very competitive for a title. I mean, Carson White has been waiting in the wings. I mean, it's tough to follow somebody like Tate, and respectfully, unless Tate gets hurt, Carson's not going to see a lot of snaps. But he's there every day in practice, working on his craft and improving his skills, and he will be, certainly an adequate plus type quarterback. And then you take all these kids on the JV team, they're going to be moving up. You add Sawyer Whitney and Cameron Eining and a couple of the other juniors, and yes, I think we're going to be very competitive. We're not going to be a powerhouse. I think we're really good.
Matthew Redlecki coming back.
Yep. We have the core, they call them the core four, and I call them the Fab Four. I mean, when you get Brink and Katniss and Barmore and Tate, together, how often does that happen in the D's?
Yeah.
Not very. So, yes, we are going to lose those kids, but we're going to replace them with kids that maybe are not quite as good, but are still plenty good enough to play in the D's. And I really like our coaching staff. I mean, how can you argue with the success that they've had over the last 10 years?
Absolutely. One thing to say about that Fab Four is that they all go to Panama. Yeah. And so Panama's basketball team is just as lucky as this CSP co-op football team.
And those kids get to play in the D's this year, and they deserve to play in the D's after playing in the C's. And you talk about the Panama kids. Let's add Colin Ryan in there. I mean, the 5 best kids are all Panama kids this year, but they need the C and the S to fill out the roster.
Absolutely.
Too. So
and the C and the S contribute just as much. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Yep.
And Carson White letting that clock tick down just as far as he possibly can. Looks like he's got 20 seconds still on the play clock over in the end zone, so he'll use every bit of that.
Yeah, fun for him to look up and actually see that.
They actually have one to look at here.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the back judge counting down from 10 to 5 to.
There's the snap, a handoff up the middle. Going to be a short gain of 3 for the Wolfpack as we tick down to 38 seconds to play. They should not have to run another play, I don't think. Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so too.
And they're still going to huddle on the field, although it looks like the game clock is less than the play clock right now. Now the refs have informed them that that's the case. They come to the sideline, and the crowd goes crazy as the Wolfpack has claimed the Section 6 Class D championship.
Yeah, congratulations to the coaching staff and to the kids and to the community. It's just been a great effort. Score 38-6, 38-8, 33-8. Yep. Just total domination after the first quarter. And again, in the first quarter, the CSP defense was really good. Kept them in the game, kept FE off the board. But the Wolfpack came to play today, and maybe a little of the rumor mill and the naysayers saying that, maybe they're thinking they're a little better than what they are, but not the case. They came to play today, and it was just total domination, and congratulations to Ty Harper and the coaching staff and the kids and all three schools for just a terrific effort.
A well-earned Section 6 championship. The Wolfpack move on now to the Far West Regionals against the winner of Section 5's Class D title game. That game takes place Saturday, the Section 5 Class D title, between Avon and Alexander. The winner of that will play the Wolfpack on next Friday, 11/22 at 5 p.m. at SUNY Brockport. So that'll be the next time you need to mark your calendar to tune into the 98.9 Sports Stream to hear the Wolfpack do battle with Section 5. Once again, congratulations to the Wolfpack on the Section 6 championship as the handshake lines are happening and the crowds begin to pile out. A dominant victory for the Wolfpack. And, Doc, it's been an absolute pleasure again.
Oh, yeah.
Had a lot of fun here at Highmark.
Just the best.
And, coming up next on this field, more great action as Portville and Salamanca will do battle for the Class C title.
Yeah, and I got to believe they played during the year, and Salamanca must have won because Salamanca is undefeated. But there again, Salamanca's got a really nice team. Chad Bartosik, Salamanca kid, is their head coach. I believe he played his college football at UB, if I'm not mistaken. But really, really a terrific athlete for the Warriors in his high school years. And hometown boy comes home and turns the program around. The program kind of had taken a dive for a little while, and Chad is just an A-plus guy and a terrific football coach. And this squad this year, I think, is the best one that he's had since he returned. But
certainly.
But yeah, this is just a great thing for the Wolfpack. Really, just this is just fun stuff. If you can't have fun doing this, then you need to go find something else. But this is just really good stuff.
Well, tomorrow in school is going to be a lot of fun for these guys. You come win the section on a Thursday night. Friday is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Thursday is the weird thing. There's no doubt about it that Thursday is a weird time to be playing football. But we're also very happy that Highmark goes out of their way to allow us to play here because this just is a treat. And again, it'd be a little bit of a downer going to Brockport next week, but maybe it'll be a little easier to focus because you're playing at a Division III school, and Alex Barmore is the recipient of the Sportsmanship Award, and town is for Franklinville. So
couldn't be better choices for that.
Great.
Our Crotty Chevrolet Player of the Game, we're going to do a co-award today. Tate Catneys and Bryce Hinsdale are going to be the winners of that award after we mentioned earlier in the game. Both had huge impacts for the Wolfpack. Doc, if you haven't seen with your binoculars, the rain is coming down pretty steady here at Highmark now. Held off just long enough for the Wolfpack to finish off the Titans.
Yeah, and I have not noticed that, but it is just so neat to be warm and dry and watch a high school football game on November 14th or whatever it is from this booth up here. We're essentially at the 50-yard line, the 45-yard line, and it has just been terrific to broadcast the game with you, and the only thing that makes it better is a solid, resounding Wolfpack victory and a Section 6 title for these deserving kids and coaches.
We want to thank all of our sponsors for their efforts in making this happen for the Wolfpack and for us here on 98.9 Sports Stream. And we get to do it again next week, Doc, up in Brockport. Congratulations to the Wolfpack, Section 6 champions, and we'll see you guys next Friday from Brockport. This is the 98.9 Sports Stream.
Thanks for listening to this broadcast of CSP Wolfpack football coverage on the Channel 98.9 Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream at channel989.org. This broadcast is brought to you by the Corry Federal Credit Union, Lictus Oil and Propane, Meerhoffs Furniture and Appliance, Jim's Automotive, Flicks Heating and Plumbing and Air Conditioning, and Daniels Electric, Necker's General Store, the Cornerstone Restaurant, Caflisch Pallet and Wood Services, Sherman Country General Store, Triple E Manufacturing, Tina Dill's Real Estate Agent, Crotty Chevrolet, Utegg's Body Shop, Countertop Solutions, J. Edwards Insurance. Join us next time for all the action, channel989.org.
Wow.